am here. This stream did start after all, after only about a million years. You guys like my outfit? I don't really have a Halloween outfit or a costume, so I just paint my face in some sort of mildly creative manner. Yesterday on the creative block, I was a witch because I had a witch hat, and then I realized I have these little horns that I actually bought these to wear them at conventions because I thought it would be a little way to stand out on the convention floor. So I got these, and I never remember to bring them when I go to cons. So I just had this sitting in my closet. Also, I was digging through all the stuff in my closet. Like I don't really have outfits, right? I'm just like, oh, I'll wear something mildly more gothy than I normally do every Halloween, which is not hard because everything I own is black. So I'm just letting my inner goth come out, and I have 2 streaks of blood today instead of, well, 4 instead of 2. Ooh. So there you go. Hello, welcome. We will be doing an auction, but in case anyone was confused, my plan for today is I have a couple of art pieces set up for auction on eBay. So they're going to be eBay auctions. We're going to be launching them tonight to drum up some hype, but they'll be live for like a week-ish. And I will do another stream next week to close them out. But I have a little bonus piece that I realize has been sitting around. So I think I will auction the little bonus piece live on the stream, and the covers that I posted about on the Twitters, that will be an eBay auction. Both of those will be eBay auctions. So there you go. Yeah, happy Halloween. Harbinger of Chaos gifted 10 memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yay. This is like a full outfit, guys. I'm like, nobody can see, but I am actually wearing a skirt too. It's like a nice long skirt. I've taken to wearing long skirts because I realized not only do they look nice, and I feel like experimenting with fashion a little more, but they're really warm. They're really warm. I totally understand why women used to just wear long skirts. Like, skirts are actually really warm. Something about trapping the air, like long skirts, it traps the air between your legs, so it warms it up, and it's actually really nice, especially if you wear leggings under it. Oh, so convenient, so warm. It's very nice. Just can't, like, hard to do field work in it, I guess, is the problem, but I'm not doing field work. So, yeah, I've got like a whole nice long skirt, and I bought a bunch of other ones. So, properly embracing my gothness. I have candy. Look, more Reese's. I have discovered I really like Reese's peanut butter cups. Oh my gosh. So, that was really Valley Girl of me. Oh my gosh! Disgusted with myself. But yeah, here's some Rolo. I bought this giant bag of candy to give away to any potential trick-or-treaters. And I did get a few. I got like 4 trick-or-treaters. Because it's not a neighborhood with a lot of kids. And the houses are kind of far apart. But I got trick-or-treaters, and they were really cute. So the first group, you would expect the kids that come later to be the older ones, right? No, the first group were like, they were like 13, maybe 14. Their freaking voices were breaking. I was like, aren't you a little too old for this? But I didn't want to be mean, and I was just really excited to have any trick-or-treaters because I prepared, I had the candy and everything, so I was like, okay, just take a handful. And this kid, who's like halfway to being a man, with a giant hand that's bigger than mine, is like, conk! And I'm just like, okay, you can leave some for the other kids, alright? Like, if your voice is breaking, maybe it's time to stop trick-or-treating. But, alright. Anyways, not gonna be a bitch about it, not gonna be a bitch. The other kids that came by were really cute and tiny. They're always in pairs. They look like brother and sister. There was one little girl was a little princess with fairy wings. It was adorable. And then another, I think it was an older girl and a younger boy, but they had like skull painted on their face. Anyways, it was good. I was very happy, and I got to give kids candy. And I still have some left over, so here's my bucket of candy. And I guess I'm gonna have to eat all of this now and get fat. So you guys get to watch me gain 30 pounds live on air. So hope you guys are entertained with that. Andy asked, Rennie, did you watch Chainsaw Man? I want to watch it Wednesday. I went in blind like I did with Demon Slayer. Oh no. Phil said that you can't go in blind like with Demon Slayer. And I mean, I can kind of see that because as far as I know with Demon Slayer, their movies are basically equivalent to a season of the TV show, right? And so the movies, you can go in blind and mostly still understand it. But Chainsaw Man, there's a lot of setup. And I think the movie is meant to be watched after the TV show. So the answer is no, I haven't seen it yet. I want to, because I promised the gang on Flashcast that I would watch it before the show. So I better go see it tomorrow then, because tomorrow's Saturday. And I want to see it. It's been a busy week. But I'm excited because I love Chainsaw Man. The manga was really good. And the anime for Chainsaw Man, I would say it's one of the few anime that really I would recommend the anime even over the manga, because I'm more of a manga person, but because the manga is the original, and usually that means the manga has some more details and little things that they don't adapt into the anime, even though the animes always follow manga material very closely. But yeah, with Chainsaw Man, the manga art was very, not simplistic in a bad way, but it was straight to the point. And the animation, on the other hand, even though it adapted the manga style, the animation was so beautiful, and so the motion was so gorgeous, the colors were so good. It actually added a layer to the storytelling and made the story feel more real than the manga, where in the manga there was some you had to fill in the blanks a little bit with just the action scenes in particular, but with the anime didn't have to. So yeah. Anyways, I am excited. I'm excited to go see this, and I will tomorrow. I have to, if I can get up before, like, nighttime, because that's been my schedule. Mugen Castle was only part 1. Oh, well, that makes sense, because they're not out of the castle yet. Spoilers. The movies are abridged seasons. That's what I thought, because, I watched Mugen Train on Crunchyroll, and then right after the season started playing, and I'm like, wait, I just saw this story. So the movie was a truncated version of the seasons, right? Which is actually kind of smart, isn't it? That's a smart way to do it. It's smart. These people know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. It's almost like they're professionals or something. It was good. I don't know the characters. I feel like I was doing some background on movies. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It hits a high point midway and ends strong. So I heard that, well, first of all, the Chainsaw Man manga isn't done yet, even though I thought it was done, but apparently it just went on a very long hiatus. So yeah, we don't know how the story ends yet, but that totally makes sense because there's a big bad that they haven't caught yet. So yeah, I'm excited. There's more. I need to be caught up on the manga too. But the movie must just be a chunk of the story right in the middle. That's what I've heard. Alex says it's awful. Nah. Some animated adaptations. Only a few. Yes. Hail! Holocron Library Fox. Hi. Happy Halloween. Hello. Thank you. Thank you all, everyone in chat, for joining me today. You are wonderful. I really appreciate you being here. Ha! Let's see. Okay, I should actually get into things. So the plan for today is, I'm going to see if I fucked up this eBay setup, because I was trying to set up the, auctions before the stream, and it kept thinking I was in Taiwan! So, I've been going through the shipping and trying to make I set the location of the items to the US. I switched to this, like, business mode thing. It was a whole fucking pain in the ass. I don't know why I was doing that. eBay's being a pain in the ass, because I looked at my addresses, and my address is my address. I'm in the States right now. Like, the last time I did an auction, I was in Taiwan, sure. But, like, right now I'm in the States, and my primary address is in the States. But eBay is still like, so you're in Taiwan, right? I'm like, no, I'm not. So I did what I could. Hopefully I don't launch this and it doesn't implode. But let's just might as well just get into it. And if I fucked it up, we'll see, right? We'll see. Well, that's a plan. Yeah, it's a plan. Am I dressed as my character? No. I'd have to be a different color. I don't have I literally I don't prepare hardly anything. Like I don't have, this is just my makeup. I just put lipstick on my eyes. Like, this is not face paint. This is very low effort. Like, I was like, okay, I'll see what I already have and see what I can manage. But yeah, oh, guess what I also dug up? Check this out. You guys remember this? Look! I am a druid witch! This is old channel lore, which is actually... it's actually in the channel emojis. So if you guys are channel members and you go take a gander at the channel emojis, you will see a green beard. And it is from this. Behold, here's it's holding up quite well actually, considering it's just some cheap gray costume beard that I painted green with acrylic paint, and I glued, like, I cut some leaf shapes out of wrapping paper, I think, and then just pasted it on. It's very, very non-professionally done, but it was for a Pathfinder stream. It was for the one Pathfinder stream I did on my channel like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. It was in the middle of COVID. It was really early on in my channel, and I mean, I think I hid it because it was just so old and we weren't doing more, so I didn't want people to mistake that, well, she did this Pathfinder stream and she's not doing more, but it's still there. I think it's just unlisted. But anyways, it was fun. It was with my my colorist and a bunch of other friends. Anyhow, no, I will not wear the beard. Maybe if I mean, I'm not planning on drinking, but if that does happen, and if I do imbibe enough alcohol, then maybe I will don the beard, but that is not in my current plans, and I will remain beardless for the time being. Yeah, any shots will have to be paid for, because I want to have my wits about me. At least momentarily. I think the beard emojis dropped off. Oh no. They punish you if you don't have enough members by deleting your emojis. So it's like, I added more emojis, but then if you lose like a couple of members, the threshold for the emojis you can have goes down. I think I gained the membership numbers back because people are always gifting memberships, which thank you. But it fluctuates so much. So YouTube is like, the minute you drop below, I don't know, it's like, for example, if you have 20 members on your channel, you get 5 emojis. But if you drop below and you only have 19, it'll be like, oh, you only get 3 emojis, it just deletes your emojis. Oh well, beard goal. Yes. Oh, right. The beard is green and has leaves on it because it was for my druid character, and my druid was a guy, and he had a super gigantic beard. He was only like 20. But his beard was like 3 feet long, and it was like this big ball, and he never cleaned it. It's disgusting, but I thought it was funny because it's fantasy. It's not a real person. It would be disgusting if this was a real person he had to meet and spend time around. But the idea was he used his beard as a terrarium and cultivated plants in it. And it was definitely a bit of a Clown Shoes level 1 wacky character idea. Yes, Alex remembers. Gillard was a hapless woods druid. Yeah, it was. I always wanted to try playing druids, but then I realized I got really annoyed over not being able to be a frontliner because I like being a frontliner. Okay, there was one time in Pathfinder, this one time our DM had us play preset characters where he just gave us the character sheets, and these were characters that we already knew about. They were like NPCs in our main game, but for some reason our actual player characters weren't there. So he was like, I have an idea for today's session. I'm just going to give you the character sheets for the NPCs, and you guys can play the NPCs. But he assigned the NPCs instead of letting us choose. And I mean, I thought it would be fine, but oh Lord, I got this old lady cleric, and I was actually trying. I was trying so hard, but he definitely probably thought I wasn't. And it was really difficult to play this old lady cleric who just stayed back and was always healing. Oh my gosh, my voice is cracking because that's how much I hated it. I didn't hate it that much. It was just not, it didn't suit me. It didn't suit me. I was just standing in the back like, healing. Oh, now you're hurt. Oh, now you're hurt too. Let me heal you. No, I want to kill some things. Okay. So, right. Anyhow, it was a long time ago. It was good times. It was good fun. I'm going with my natural look today. Right. Yeah. This is how I normally dress. When I go to, okay, the me that you see on streams is but a ruse. You see, when I am going about in the real world, in daily life, I look like this. Because this is how I normally look. That's how a normal person goes about their day. So if you see, horned lady walking around Atlanta, that's me. Yeah, you've seen my true colors now, guys. Oh no. Deranged Lunatic, aka DL, for $2. Thank you. Reenie, let's see your costume. Well, this is my costume. Da-da-da! I guess I have a skirt too, but it's hard to show. I'll just pull. See, it is like a nice long swishy skirt. Oh wait. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, and I have a belt. Yeah, it's not like I'm going to any parties or anything, so there's no point in me wearing like the full thing. But I did because I wanted to feel nice and witchy. And this is just like this spider web shirt that I have that I wear basically every Halloween. I really should put in more effort, guys, but I haven't. Also, he was on Creative Block, but I'll bring him in as well. This is my big plague doctor. He's usually on the printer in the back, but I brought him in today to stream with me. Boop boop. Hello. Hi. Are you ready for an art auction, everybody? Happy Halloween. Ah! Okay, that's enough. People are gonna be grossed out. You're gonna be grossed out by the cutesy stuff, so I won't do too much of it, but I love this guy. I don't even know who sent it to me. Somebody sent it to my P.O. box. But he's very cute. So thank you. Thank you to whoever sent it. I really appreciate it. Very, very adorable. He's very huggable. So, and there's a little one right here. Cute. I'm very happy with these. Love these. I have too many plushies though. I successfully managed to not have plushies for a couple of years because I was like, man, I should act like an adult now. I am no longer 20 years old. Come on, I'm gonna be a grown-ass woman and not have plushies. And then people started buying me plushies, and I was like, oh no, I really like it. So, oh well, but no more. Please don't buy me more plushies. I don't have space. I actually don't have space. You see that bookshelf up there? I added that bookshelf on top of like, this is all my like storage supplies for packing books and stuff, and I've got like, anyways, this is that whole huge shelf. It extends that way. It's like shipping supplies and books and inventory and stickers, but on the top it's like just plushies and comics I bought. So I am like bursting at the seams with storage space. I'm running out of storage space, so no more. Hand out plushies. Aw, hand out plushies to the homeless. I could do that. That would be nice. I do try to donate my stuff. If I don't want clothes anymore, I don't throw them away. I always donate it because it's a nice thing to do. I don't like throwing things away. It feels like a waste, and I'm sure somebody could use it and they can go to the thrift store and buy it for cheap. So that's what I used to do. So I like to donate to the thrift store now because I know I just like to be poor. Okay, all right. That's enough yapping, guys. Been yapping for a while. Let's launch this auction, shall we? You guys ready for this? Let's do this. Let me refresh this. This is gonna be like launching a campaign where it just ends up being a disaster. I'm gonna make, there's gonna be some like huge crucial. Let me check everything over. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to launch one of them first. Yeah, I'm gonna launch one of them first, and then wait a few minutes, and maybe like 30 minutes or so, and then launch the second one. But you guys have seen on Twitter the 2 different covers that I'm gonna be auctioning out starting tonight. But let's see. Oh, let me up that a little bit. Do 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 do. All right. Let me be nice about that. Let me drop the shipping on this one. All right, I'm gonna hit list it. You guys ready? Show the art. Show the art. It's over here. I'm gonna get these 2 little pieces mixed up. I shall. Almost dropped one of them. Good job. I will be listing this first. So, behold, this is the cover for Fiendish 2.5. It's a Japanese edition cover for Fiendish 2.5. And, oh, I should have had the the final cover ready. Don't silly me. Where are the Japanese editions? They're buried somewhere in my studio in a million layers of things. Great. I'm gonna have to dig it out. Oh wait, maybe I have a set here. Yes, I do. Good job. Go me. Look, I have a knocking everything over. I have a set of the sample books that I had out during for the convention in Osaka. So yeah, these covers that I'm auctioning today are they're not the English edition covers, because you guys have all seen that. They're the Japanese edition covers. And see, I even have the Japanese on it. That says sample book in Japanese. I have all the labels on it. I'm not auctioning this one because I love it. I love this cover too much. Not the original, so I'm keeping that one. I apologize. This will be the second one, and if you get the art, of course, you get a copy of the comic with it as well. Actually, let me put that in the description. If you get the art, then you get a copy of the comic that the cover is for. So, which makes complete sense. Complete sense. I know nobody reads the actual descriptions, so it's kind of pointless. But I will write it anyways. Comes with a copy of the Japanese edition of Fiendish 2.5. Fiendish 2.5. Yay! All right. Whee! Okay, I'm hitting launch. You ready to go? And then I'll post a link. List it. Yay. Oh my god! Your item location indicates that your item is in the United States, but you've chosen a shipping service shipped somewhere outside the United States. I was trying to tell you, eBay, that I am in the US. So I was trying to choose a shipping service inside the... You know what? It's fine. This is fine. That's fine. Let me change the shipping service. See? I knew this was gonna happen. I knew. That's alright. That's alright. So, holy Lord help me. It's, it only lists shipping services outside of the US, and it's giving me grief for choosing a shipping service outside the US. I don't understand. Okay. Let's see if this works. USPS first class package international. All right. Let's do that. Shall we? Is it gonna give me more bullshit? change service. Oh, there we go. Okay. It wasn't. I want USPS. Yes, I always use USPS. Go me! Good job. Good job. I'll discount the ship. $20 is good for shipping. Okay. Holy crap. Ah! Be patient with me. I'm slow. Be patient with me. You know what? I'll give you guys free shipping if it's in the US. How about that? Okay. I'm gonna launch it now. I'm launching it. You guys ready? Let's go. Yay! Your listing is live! Woo! All right. Now there's just another one. Let me check it. See if it's a total disaster. And I need to post a link. Holy shit. I haven't done an eBay thing in several months, and now I don't remember how the fuck to do this. It's been a while. Listing. What are my active listings? So here's my eBay is Rainy Draws, by the way. So should be pretty easy to find. How do I find the listings? That's the problem. Computers can't argue with them. Well, I do. I argue with computers. Because in my mind, that works. That works for me. Not really. Not always. Oh, well. Okay. Promo listing. Yay! Okay. Found it. Here is the listing. Oh, it might not be up for a minute. Sure. Okay. Well, I'll post the link anyways. First listing. Whee! Here we go. Maromi, member for 45 months! Thank you so much for being a channel member for so long. Maromi says, Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween to you too. Thank you for being here. Cheers! Cheers. D. Barry says, Spider, Bat, Snake, Pumpkin. Yay! Thank you. And here you go. There's the first listing. So, it is live. It is live. Hopefully you guys can see it on your end as well. And I will put that in the description too. I'll get the original art to show it to you guys in a bit. And maybe I should send the link to everybody. I don't know what we'll talk about. I had no plans for this stream. I figured I launched the auctions, I talked to you guys, and that's it. I don't have any news pulled up. I don't have a plan. I have no thoughts whatsoever coming into this. I was just scrambling to I was scrambling to get the art done because I just drew these today. I started them yesterday, and I was trying to get those done, and then I was fighting eBay for like 30 minutes, and then I had a mild freak out because I'm like, oh no, I need to get ready in time for Bancroft to raid into my stream, and then it wasn't ready in time anyway. So I was like, fucking hell, I just give up. I'll just go live whenever I'm ready. You guys know I'm always late anyways. I have pinned the current auction link, so there you go. But yeah, all right. Alex says, I've been battling UPS over a missing package. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh. Plus their shipping rates on mailers were broken, so I pulled UPS off all my listings. Dang. Yeah, I always use USPS because I've actually not had any problems with USPS. Yeah, UPS has fucked things up for me as well. UPS, the one time, you guys remember New York Comic Con last year where I really needed books, and I actually got RJ to send me a box of books early because I knew I would need more ahead of time, right? I knew the books that I brought to the con on my own wasn't enough, so I was expecting a big box of books from RJ, from UPS. UPS shipped this box of books to Hoboken, which is New Jersey. It's like right next to New York. It's sitting there. in the tracking, I can see that it's sitting like a mile away from me. And I'm like, so what's the problem? And I call them and they're like, oh, we had a computer error. Yeah, it looks like it's scheduled to be sent back. And I was like, I'm a mile away. I will Uber over right now and get my books. Like, I really need this for an event. I was begging them, just let me go to the facility and pick up the books. And they're like, we can't let you do that. Yeah, it was like the most brain dead. We're just gonna follow the rules and what the computer says. I'm sorry. And I'm like, it was the most infuriating fucking thing. Because I needed these books and they were sitting right there and they wouldn't let me go get them. And like, I should have just shown up and been like, just banged on the warehouse door and been like, I need that package! It's for me! I have my ID, I can prove it's for me, just fucking give it to me. But they probably wouldn't have given it to me anyways, because these are the rules. So, it was infuriating, so I wasted that money. That package literally got sent back to RJ. So, that's why RJ had to overnight rush another box of books to me. Spent like $100. Almost. But it was worth it, because like, I made my money back, because I needed books, and it was New York Comic Con. I was selling like hotcakes. So, sold out of almost all of those too, I think. But that was not a good experience. So I'm sorry to say, I can't recommend UPS. They kind of fuck things up for me in the past as well. I always use USPS or FedEx. Do I need any help? I always need help. I'm always in need of some kind of help. I don't know what I'm doing. Jim Costa, you just want to be on screen in costume? Maybe. Well, I was on stream yesterday in my different costume, my witch hat. Hold on. My witch hat is here. Da-da-da! This is what I was wearing yesterday. Cute little felt witch hat. I think I bought this at a Ren fair. So I think this is a handmade little witch hat. It's very cute, isn't it? But yeah, I found these and I was like, well, I need to wear those and be on my actual channel. I just want to do a Halloween stream, okay? Don't judge me. Thank you, Jim Cox. I am firing on sheer charm alone. Aw. Well, thank you. Thank you. Where's the candy? The candy is right here. A big bucket of it. Here you go. You want some? Take some. Go. Go take some. Just don't be as greedy as those first children who are not children who showed up today. Right. Okay. Art. So, behold. This is the first piece of art that I am auctioning, that is already alive right now. Dun-dun-dun. Epignosis is here! Hail! Yes, it is an art auction. I am auctioning a couple of pieces of art that I did for Fiendish, for the Japanese edition of Fiendish, and this is the chapter 2.5 cover, which to me, I think that I was really struggling with a concept for this cover, but in the end, I realized that keeping it simple worked really well. Honestly, with all the Japanese edition covers, keeping the composition simple was the answer, because they're smaller books than the American books, and you want an eye-catching composition that stands out, that doesn't have too much detail, that people can read from far away, right? Because with an American comic book, let me pull up the different comics so there's a size comparison. Size comparison. I've got all my books right here, right next to me, because I love them and they're my books. Here. This is the campaign edition of Fiendish 2. And this is the Japanese edition of Fiendish 2. So, see the size difference? This is digest size, which is more or less manga size. It's almost exactly the same. Like, the manga size is in centimeters, but you put this next to a larger manga volume. I think there's a really small manga size that's tiny. That's like even about this tall. But this one is a larger manga size, which is the same as digest size. If you go pick up like Reader's Digest, it's this size. And then this is standard American comic size. So I sized down for the Japanese edition. So as you can see, just one or two well, there's technically 3 figures, but the other 2, there are 2 of them are dead people, so don't really count. It's definitely focused on just Yomi on this cover. And the one I'm currently auctioning, this is the final art. Which, oh, by the way, these colors are by Jake, by Hyper Wizard, who's in chat. So shout out to Jake for doing a wonderful job on these colors. Absolutely beautifully colored. So for the chapter 2 cover that I just had pulled up, I knew exactly what I wanted for the colors, and I told Jake. But for this one, I kind of had no idea. I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna do it's a bit of a compositional trope to have, a trope that I like, to have this larger looming figure behind, and then the main character in front, and it's like this, ooh, who's this guy in back? And obviously he's not actually, 50 feet tall. It's just a juxtaposed, how do you call it? Collage cover. It's an idea. He's not actually behind him. But anyway, you get what I mean. It's a bit of a cover trope. But I had no idea how I wanted the colors to look. I was like, yeah, whatever. Make it snowy. I put some snow there because there's a bit of a theme, an elemental theme to every Fiendish book. I don't know if anybody has noticed. With every book, I think of an element and a color scheme and stick with it. So for chapter 1, it was chapter 1's kind of shadows, and the color was purples and kind of brown. So the main chapter 1 cover, I don't have it, it's over there. You guys have seen it. It's all purple and it's really dark and shadowy. Chapter 2 is fire, and that's very obvious with this cover, but also with the English edition permanent cover, that's also a hand on fire. But this is snow and cold and ice, because if you've read chapter 2, it's this juxtaposition between Cosmere being lost in the snow several times and being alone, and then when people come into his life, that the color palette changes as they warm up his life, and that warmth comes and goes throughout the story. So ice and cold and snow was the elemental motif for this. So anyways, but Jake colored the 2.5 story as well. He colored the interiors. This is his work right here. Rushbrook was the artist and Jake was the colorist. So he knew exactly what to do with the cover. I just handed it to him and he killed it. So look, isn't that cool? It's a Japanese edition. I do have these up on my store if anybody wants to buy a set. I think they're pretty awesome. I left most of them in Taiwan because I couldn't bring them back with my luggage. But yeah, once I get to head back to Taiwan and pick up more inventory, I'll add more to the store. But I thought it was pretty cool to have like a Japanese edition. Even the back, the description is in Japanese. Isn't that awesome? I was very excited. Very excited for that. But yeah, this is the cover for Fiendish 2.5 Japanese edition. And the Master Hobo says, do a Japanese read along to Fiendish. My Japanese is not good enough to do that. I'm in this weird spot where I have been learning Japanese, but I've been learning it on and off, and what I do is I took a couple of Japanese classes, and other than that, I'm just using Duolingo, which does work, but is slow progress. The key is to keep at it. You have to keep doing it, keep practicing every single day, which I do. I have like a 1,700 day streak, over 1,700 days on Duolingo. So I have learned more Japanese than when I started, but it's slow going. And I can read very slowly. And I'm in this weird spot where the kanji, I know the meaning because kanji is exactly the same as Chinese, but I don't know how to pronounce it in Japanese. So imagine a character. They're basically like hieroglyphics. That's what kanji and Chinese characters are. And it means the same thing, but because Japanese kanji is loaned characters from Chinese, from ancient Chinese. So they took the character and they borrowed it and they read it differently in their language. So like water, for example, it's written the same way, but they use a Chinese character to write their language, but they'll read water in their native word. Mizu, mizu, not mitsu, mizu. But in Chinese, it's shui. Or in ancient Chinese, that would be sui or something like that. So it's totally different pronunciation. So I can't pronounce it, but I'll know the meaning, which is why I can go to Japan and kind of get around very easily, because I understand the meaning of everything, but I don't actually speak Japanese above, like, you know, ikura desu ka? I can ask for the price of things. But yeah, I'm in a really weird place linguistically with that. I should put in more effort, but learning languages is hard. Learning languages is hard. I'm hoping that if I just bang my head against the wall and keep practicing for like a couple of years, I'll become conversational. Yeah, it's slow going. It's slow going. Not all kanji are the same as Chinese versions. Yeah, that's true. They're not all the same. They're mostly the same, though. Mostly. But yeah, it's not all of them. Just using anime to slowly teach you? There you go. Yeah. Oh, right. Let's see. So, I'm auctioning this, and in the same set, I'll be selling this little drow. Da-da-da. I hadn't drawn a waifu girl, a cutesy waifu girl in a while, so I thought I would draw this and have it as part of the auction. So these two are bundled together, da-da-da, like that. Yeah, and they go together. And if you get these, if you do win this auction over on eBay, then you get the Japanese edition of 2.5 to go along with it. So you get all three of these. So there you go. Whoever wants that, this whole set, you can battle it out on eBay. You get all of this. Oh, and the art does come framed. I frame everything because it's just a nice thing to do. But it's also easy to just get a frame in bulk on Amazon. So I have a bunch of frames lying around. So I'll send you the artwork framed. It's also protected when I ship it, so there's no risk of it being bent or anything. And you can always reframe it. But yeah, I ship artwork framed, and you guys who have bought original art from me, you guys know that. Do you know, can you say draw drow 3 times fast? Draw drow, draw drow, draw drow, draw drow. Draw drow? Draw drow. Draw 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 draw. Feel like my brain has broken and I'm gonna be stuck just saying that. Nani? Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, Alex! You got the venomized guts! Yeah, that was fun to draw. Oh man, I was surprised I drew that really quickly too. That was on stream. Huh. Yeah, that was a fun one. So, okay. Ooh! Cool, there have already... Okay, let's switch over. I guess I could share my screen to the eBay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Should have been doing that so you guys don't have to stare at my fat face this whole time. There we go. I'll add this to stage. How's that? So you can see my costume. So that's the whole point. I wanted to dress up for Halloween. Right. 202. There have been 6 bids already. Thank you so much, guys. Kevin says, I got art for Rini and it got arrested and it said it was framed. Ha! Very good. Very good, Kevin Ryan. Very good. Alex is posting the link. Thank you so much, Alex. Alex is the best, as usual. The Master Hobo says, Venom Guts. Yeah! Yeah, I don't know if I have the art pulled up or if I have a picture of the art. Did I even scan that? I did scan it. But it's probably in, let's see. It must be in my art book folder. Because I was putting together, oh no, not in my art book folder, because I'm not putting that in the art book. It's in just my giant sketches and scans folder, probably. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Originals. Oh, it's a big folder. It's gonna take a while to load. But yeah, I drew a venomized guts, and I forgot whose stream was it on. Was that? It wasn't a Greybeard stream. It was something else. Was that one of the few times I was on topic list? Because I never go on, and I do feel bad, but it was on a drawing stream. Oh no! Alice got outbid. I am sorry. Alex got outbid, but I should be happy because that's more money for me. But yes, apologies to Alex. Thank you everybody who is bidding on this piece. I appreciate it. Oh, he signed up through the link and outbid Alex because of his link. Oh no, Alex, you sabotaged yourself. Your eBay app froze accessing the auction? What is going on? You know, things have been so fucky recently. It's Jake's been going on and on about like the Atlas 345112 whatever, that comment that's not a comment that's been coming right at us, and he's convinced it's going to, like, I don't know, fry all our electronics and cause the apocalypse. Not literally. I'm joking and exaggerating. But apparently it's a thing, and I have not been paying much attention to it, but I do feel like things are going kind of wonky. Definitely it's been a year of crazy shit, right? And it does feel like we're just primed for some kind of big change, some kind of apocalyptic event. If all the computers are fried, I think about this all the time. I don't know if you guys do. Maybe I'm crazy. Definitely COVID started that, but even before COVID, I would just have passing thoughts of, what if the apocalypse happens tomorrow and there were no more computers and you're on your own? How would you survive? How would I survive? And what's my plan? And I have thought of this. It's I can't pretend I will be ultra useful in the apocalypse. I am a soft city girl, but I am good at crafting things. I'm very good at building and crafting. I don't just draw silly books and draw comics. I can do leatherwork and I can build things. So I guess that's what I will offer, and that's the only reason people should let me live and not just kill me and eat my flesh. Run for the hills, that too. Yeah, but I'm too slow. I can't run fast enough. I need to offer some kind of value. Do I look like I'd be able to run for my life? Come on. And driving the scooter. Yeah. Not exactly destruction. Apocalypse meaning the lifting of the veil. Ooh. That's quite the term to bring up. On Halloween as well. Isn't that what Halloween is? The lifting of the veil? I find it interesting that different cultures have the same concept of a day where the veil is lifted. There is a similar day in Chinese culture. It's I think it's the 7th day of the 7th month in the Chinese calendar, which is different than the Gregorian calendar. And in Taiwan and mainland China and other places that are culturally Chinese, people will use both calendars. So official business, well, actually it's complicated because because in Taiwan, we have 3 calendars, because there's the Gregorian calendar that most people use colloquially. But then, on top of that, when you say the year, there's a different year system, which starts with the end of the dynastic Chinese period. So the year in Taiwan, if you say 2025, of course people understand, but it's also it's called Mingguo, which means country built, more or less. Country formed. So country formation, year 115 or something. 114. You have to like minus 11 and then add 100. So anyways, that's how long it's been since dynastic China ended and we became a republic. And in Taiwan, we still use that year system. And I don't know if in mainland China, maybe they use the start of the communist government instead, but which the communist government is younger than the republic government. Anyways, but then on top of that, you have the traditional ancient Chinese calendar that people still use, because all of the holidays are based on that, because it's a farmer's calendar, and Chinese New Year's will happen at different days every year of the Gregorian calendar, but that's because it's based on the farmer's calendar. So it's whenever the farmer's calendar says the New Year starts that you celebrate Chinese New Year's. And then anyways, the 7th day of the 7th month, I think, I'm not super in tune with this stuff. I just followed my family around and did whatever they were doing. Was Guijie, which is Ghost Festival, and it's essentially Halloween, except people don't dress up and go trick-or-treating. You're supposed to, the idea is that's the day where the dead can come back and walk amongst the living. So you go to your dead family's graves and you offer food, and people are, it's called bye-bye, which means you're laying out a table of offerings, usually in front of the house on the street. During these Chinese festivals, it's just, you'll have like just tables outside of a house, and people will just be burning paper money and praying out in the street. It's just a thing, I guess, because you want the smoke to go up to heaven. The idea is anything you burn is transferred to heaven and to the dead. So you'll just have people with like tables full of food and fruits and a bunch of stuff burning on it, and they're just praying with these incense sticks, and that's Chinese Halloween, right? Oban, there you go. And I know different Asian countries have very similar, it's like Lunar New Year's, right? It's not just Chinese New Year's, but it's equivalent to the Vietnamese Lunar New Year and the Japanese Lunar New Year, so, because it's based on the lunar calendar. Right, lunar calendar, that's right. Am I confusing you guys yet? Thinning of the veil, indeed. Also a day to get dead drunk. I suppose so. Somebody asked if I'm drinking. Well, if there are enough super chats, I certainly will. That is not something I would be opposed to. That's not something I'd be opposed to. Isn't everyone's birthday the same day? Yeah! Yeah, there's this wild thing. There's this wild thing where, how about this? If I refresh the campaign, and not the campaign, I'm so used to promoting campaigns. It's an auction. It's an auction. If the campaign auction goes up, okay, it's 1 up. Okay, I'll take a shot. God damn it, English. I'm not even drunk and I can't talk. Hyperwizard, you're right. Isn't everyone's birthday the same day over there? So it's just occurred to me that this trend, this tradition is a really good way to demonstrate to outsiders how conformist Chinese culture is, and which, by the way, it's just how it is. I'm not saying this in like a mocking way. It's definitely something that didn't always mesh with my personality. I'm more individualistic, but hey, if that works for other people, that's great. Not trashing on the culture, but on Chinese New Year's, everybody got a year older. Because you do not have individual birthdays, traditionally. Nowadays, because of Western influence, so people of our generation and younger will celebrate individual birthdays, but birthdays in traditional Chinese culture was not a thing. You don't even keep track of what day you were born, because when you're born, you're counted as 1 year old because you spent a year in the womb, even though it's not a year. But anyways, you're born as 1. And then whenever Chinese New Year's happens, everybody got a year older. So I guess if you were born like right before Chinese New Year's and then Chinese New Year happens, you'd have this like 1 month old newborn, and that would be a 2-year-old. Anyways, it's confusing. It doesn't really make sense, right? But that's, traditionally speaking, everybody got a year older on Chinese New Year's. So everybody has the same birthday, which is part of why, I mean, I grew up without birthday celebrations. I don't know if that's like a tradition thing or it's just my family's weird. I had a weird childhood, but yeah. So I guess that's a way to demonstrate that there's definitely more collectivist culture, and people really operate really differently in different parts of the world. It's hard to explain, and you don't really realize those things until you live it. The day the dead walk among the living is right after New Year's Eve. Ooh. What are the chances? Let's see. Let me scroll down, get caught up. D. Barry is sending a birthday cake. I'm not sure why. It was my birthday a couple weeks ago, so thank you. I'm old. I'm 62, don't you know? I'm not. Spoilers. I'm not actually 62. That was a joke. That was a joke. So, I had somebody say that they thought it was AI. It wasn't AI. Somebody got me the birthday cake with the candles, and the candles were 60. It was a joke. But those are real candles. That was a real picture. But I am not actually 62. I'm only slightly younger than that. Not young anymore. Gordon Goodbrother says, call in an excuse. Sure. I'm a little confused. Have you, right, because it's New Year's right now, right? How does it feel to be 25 finally? Great. Yeah, I feel I've got a lot of back pain for a 25-year-old, but it's great. It's about maybe I'll be able to rent a car soon. I remember being 25 and I really needed to rent a car for some kind of road trip, and I couldn't do it because they're like, we don't rent a car to anybody under 27, and I was so pissed. But now I understand. Now that I'm older than 27. Yes, I'm older than 27 by quite a bit. I understand because, damn, 20-somethings are not all of them, but I remember being 20-something and I didn't have all my ducks in a row. I was fairly responsible, relatively speaking, but man, most 20-somethings are not responsible at all. So I understand now. But it's okay. You guys will grow out of it. I'm one of the nicer demons. Yes, that's right. Okay. I guess I owe you guys a shot. Is that right? Do I have to refresh? Does eBay refresh on? Okay. eBay keeps it updated. eBay. Okay. I will take a shot for you guys. As thanks for you guys being here. Let's see. I will pull out my shoebox of booze. And I will partake in that. So just give me a wee second. Oh, you know what? Let me send the link out as well. To see if, it's late as hell, but I wonder if anybody wants to join, then they are welcome to do so. I'll send it to the block, guys. Auction link. Anyone wants to hang? There we go. Alright, let's see if anybody joins in, even though it's the middle of the night. Cool. Shoebox full of booze. Do you not know of my shoebox full of booze? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go get it. I'll play the trailer for a second, which, by the way, Fiendish is still live on both Kickstarter and Indiegogo. Hold on. Let's go to the Fiendish website. Look! Behold! Fiendish is still... No, go away. On Indiegogo and Kickstarter. Here we go. Look. Oh, you can still back it over here on Indiegogo and on the Kickstarter as well. It's open for late pledges on both platforms, so go back it if you have not yet, and check out all the links are on the website, fiendishcomic.com. Okay, I'll play the trailer and go get my booze, and we're gonna have some shots. Well, okay. I got my shoebox of booze. Let me share. Hold on, I need to full screen myself. I feel like my voice is going already. I've been doing a lot of talking. Oh, right. I was gonna bring up, speaking of doing a lot of talking, I did a stream. It's kind of a conversation interview stream with this podcast called Icon Presents. So I told them I would pull up their video, and it was a really cool conversation. So let me find it and link it to you guys. It was really, really great. Where is the live streams? I saved it somewhere. I retweeted it as well. But if you guys want to hear a little more about Fiendish and just check out a really cool convo, because we talked about not just me talking about Fiendish, but the creative process, and the host Antoine, he's interviewed a lot of comic creators. There it is, I found it. So he's got a bunch of other videos on the channel interviewing other creative types, not just of comics, but just people who are entrepreneurs and making stuff in general. So yeah, there you go. Okay, I found it. I will go link it. Hey, Jolly Green is here. Yo, what's up? Thanks for joining. It is a auction stream. So I'm launching a couple of eBay auctions. I figured I might as well stream because it's Halloween night. So why not? Why not? I would make it a little bit of a party. And so one of the eBay auctions is live, and the link is pinned in the chat. And I will be launching another one in a short time. So thank you for joining. And there you go. There's the link for the little conversation, that video that just came out. So go check it out. It's on a podcast called Icon Presents, and we have a guest. Yay! Let's see. Welcome.
Drum roll.
Hedgehog, orange guy.
I do not want to be on camera during a very lazy. I am lying backwards with my feet on the desk, entering the information for the ISBN nonsense. There is no guide. Well, you know what? I want to jump into a thing. Hello, chat. Hello, Irene.
Hello. Are you fighting ISBNs again?
There's just no guide. Although, thank you, Lord of the Universe, for bringing us for putting the sheer beautiful amount of autism into Elon Musk, so that he can bring us Grok. As now I can go, hey Grok, here's my book, and here's how I would talk about it. Now
Grok has been a lifesaver. Grok is so dang useful just for aggregating stuff. So when I need to find anything, especially a service mainly, I just Grok it. Like if I need to find, just aggregate all the records, tell me where to go and what to do.
Irene, Grok. You know that it is a double-edged sword, because you know that sometimes it gives you completely incorrect...
Grok gets stuff wrong too. Yes, yeah, it sure does. It is not perfect.
Chat, you do not understand. There are important things. I'm gonna ham it up. I'm gonna say important things. You don't need to get distressed about it. There are important things that Irene has consulted Grok about, and then they have been wrong, because...
I definitely do need this drink now. I definitely do need it. Holy shit. Okay, alright, so, I thought everyone knew about my shoebox of booze, but apparently not everybody does know about it, so, behold, this is my shoebox of booze.
It's a flashcast thing.
Look.
Yes,
what? Oh, well, yeah, I thought...
alcoholism box, yes.
I guess I bring it up on mostly Flashcast. Now everybody knows my shoe size. There you go. So, here's my shoebox of booze, guys. And somebody was joking about sending me mini bottles of booze to replenish it. I welcome that. So no more plushies, please, because I don't have space, but booze is welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You should drink like every interval of it going up. If you're gonna drink, you should at least Just systematize it. Every time you do things, you're like, I'll drink if nothing happens. And then
And
you're like,
nothing happens. It's just because I want to drink.
yes.
Maromi says, you know what they say about big feet? I don't have big feet. That's the thing. I have very small feet for my height. It's hilarious. Okay, I can wear my mom's shoes and she's 5'2". I think she's not even 5'2". I think she's like 5'1.5". So
Your mom?
yeah.
What if she's
like this tall?
Yeah. She's mostly
very
sitting
small.
down all the time as well, so she's smaller than you.
Oh, well, yeah. There's also that. When technically she's 5'1" or 5'2".
Aww.
But in practice she's like 3 feet tall.
Hello, Kevin. Right?
Because she wheels around.
She's got connected wheels like a disabled dog.
She's a
Get the Jägermeister. I don't drink anymore.
Should
I've decided.
Jägermeister?
You should do it because I have not. I've decided
I'll do
I'm
the
not
Jägermeister.
Okay, then it's.
Okay.
Are you gonna do it? So you're gonna do it warm like I like it.
I'm gonna do what?
Do it warm. Drink it warm. People say you have to have it
yeah.
cold, but I like warm. Yeah.
I like it warm.
Do you have okay? There are maybe you have ice cubes in the fridge that if you wanted.
I do, but I don't. I like beer cold, but liqueur, I like it room temperature.
Liqueur.
Liqueur.
It's liqueur.
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 Liqueurs. No chill it. Alex wants me to chill. It's just a shot. Okay.
Anyway, I want
to put that Jaeger in the freezer while it belongs. Okay, fine. I have entertain the chat. Try to not lose everybody on the stream. I'll be right back.
Leave me with them. Hello, Ghost of Nesta. If that's the real Nesta, it was good to hear your voice on a mysterious stream the other day. Someone said it was their birthday. Somebody said it was their birthday earlier, and now I realize there's probably a lot of messages. Was it Bretsky? Bretsky the Great? Was it your birthday? Type it in again, and I'll bring it up. Worm liqueur. What was the thing today? I said tons, like tons as in weight, or tones. That's it. Tons and tones. A Pantone. But then Americans are like, when you say tone, it sounds like ton. Gripping content. Bretsky has not put it. Well, let's just say happy birthday to Bretsky the Great, no matter what. No matter if it's his birthday or not. Yeah, guys, I'm currently dealing with more how the sausage is made content. That's all I'm ever here to bring you. It's Drake Bristle. Oh yeah, I gotta be Drake, not Jake. Hello, it is me, Drake Bristle. I have been searching for golden mealworms. I have heard rumor that in a cave somewhere at the end of a tunnel, if I manage to charge up a magic key shard, I could use it to open a door that. Okay, wait. Don't mention that when she puts headphones on. Don't mention the key shard. Don't mention the key shard. It requires 4 people to.
Hello.
Hello.
I return. I can't hear you yet because my headphones have to reconnect.
Cool. Yeah, I assumed you could have heard me the whole time. I didn't talk about anything that you or Paraphil shouldn't know about. But just remember, if I ever need the 3 of you to help me with some kind of adventure, just remember it isn't related to a magic treasure that I'm looking for. It's completely unrelated.
Cool. Hold on, I'm still. Okay? Now you're coming through my headphones and not my desktop. Neat. All right, thank you for not burning down my channel while I was gone.
No problem.
I have those not real ice cubes, but that are ice cube thingy-majigs. Anyhow, so
Frozen more microplastics. At least you don't have bowls for the microplastics to accumulate in.
No, I don't. Yay! Full of microplastics! Yeah, at least I don't have balls, though. The perks of not having balls, guys. There you go. Cheers!
Cheers. Enjoy your flash-cooled Jaeger that's not cold enough yet.
I shall. It's fine. Should I let it sit for a bit?
No, just drink it. Just drink
It doesn't water down the booze. Yeah, that's why I like it. I hate adding ice to my drinks. I always ask for no ice when I order stuff because it just makes it water down. And then depending on the mood of like and where you go, sometimes they'll just fill. If I like order a coffee, right, they'll just fill it up with milk. So at least you're getting a large cup or a medium, like the actual cup you ordered. But no, some places they just take the ice out, and so you only get half the amount of liquid in this large cup. And I'm like, could you not?
That's what they're supposed to do. Technically, from a company standpoint, they're supposed to give you a certain amount.
Of course, from a company standpoint, because they're being cheap.
At least when you get a slushy, I haven't had a slushy for so long. At least when you get a slushy, the ice is in the liquid, so you don't feel cheated either way, because the coolness is the liquidness.
There you go. True.
Patrick, whose the rest of his name is too far away from my eyes right now and too small on the screen for me to read it. Roxas?
Are you that lazy? Are you? Of course you are. Roxas.
Okay, Roxas.
Patrick is Roxas.
Says Rainy, an alcohol shoebox. You were a couple steps away from doing a shoey. Get it? He didn't intend the middle of the pun. Shoebox, shoey, is where you drink alcohol out of a shoe, but being a couple of steps closer would imply 2 shoes closer.
Are you a Yale British person, Patrick? Because I didn't know that drinking alcohol out of it's Australian.
Yeah.
Do Australians? You guys drink your alcohol out of shoes? What's wrong with you?
Not all the time. It's a special.
Not all the time.
It's a special thing that like people like Bancroft don't want to do, and then people like Rob do want Bancroft to do.
Okay. Shoeys are today I learned that was a thing, and that sounds disgusting. So I don't think I will ever descend to those levels, but we shall see.
I would advise a clean shoe, not a used shoe.
Me too.
A fresh shoe.
You need to buy a new shoe just for drinking alcohol out of, or maybe use a cup. A cup's a good idea. I like cups. I'm a fan of cups.
Cool.
It's a really great invention. Neat. All right. There you go. I will take ye sip of this.
But yeah, you can't just drink the whole bottle. I also, do you drink is a shot one of the whole bottles?
That was no! That bottle was like 3 shots! This thing was fucking huge. This is not a shot. This is at least 2 or 3. So I'm gonna take my time with this.
Where does eBay at? Let me go to YouTube and contribute.
I sipped a little more just to be fair.
You pinned it. You actually pinned it. Look at that.
I did. I actually managed to do my job for once. Shocking.
Okay. You should say if it hits a certain interval that you would drink again, and that interval would be $250. Just saying. Just putting it out there.
Okay. I will do that. If super chats that are, let's just say, $10, or if the auction hits $250, I will drink again. How about that?
Okay, so TC, when you put $100 super chat, that means she has to do 10.
Oh no!
10 shots.
I didn't say that. Ah! I didn't say per $10. Okay. Damn it! I knew this was a bad idea. I knew Jake was gonna sabotage me. Is that a 50 milliliter bottle? I don't know. How many milliliters is that? It's a small but large bottle.
It'll say on the bottle. It'll say CL though.
This is really 35% alcohol volume. 50 milliliters. Yes.
50 milliliters. Okay, let me look up.
50.
Yes,
5,
I know.
0.
You said it right. I heard it right. I said it right back, and you heard me wrong.
I don't believe that. I think you said it wrong.
50 milliliters. How many shots in 50
I take no responsibility.
How many shots in 50 milliliters? Oh, a 50 miniature 50 milliliter shot. These tiny bottles are equal to 1.7 ounces or 1 standard shot.
Are you kidding me? 1 standard shot?
That doesn't make any sense to me, I'll be honest. That doesn't sound.
That's a lot.
That sounds like a triple.
That sounds like bullshit. Hold on.
This doesn't make any sense.
Wait a minute. This is my pretty Iceland shot glass, right? You guys have all seen it. Here, this is the Jägermeister bottle. Do these look like the same volume to you?
Well, one of them's thin. The other one's a big circle. So if you...
It's not that much. Okay, if you took this volume and folded it down, do you think this would fit in this?
You'd be surprised how volume works. Is that thing clean? Can you test it now with the rest of what's left in the bottle?
It's not clean. I have to wash it.
I'm glad I asked.
It's got dust on it. It's been sitting on my shelf.
Dust?
Yes!
How is dust allowed to exist in your home?
I don't know. It's horrible. I've been absolutely disgusting.
I would assume any time a piece of dust dares to land on something there, you've run over.
I do compulsively clean. That's true.
You have a super chat, by the way.
Oh, I have a super chat.
Not $10 though.
I am a featherweight. John Snowden for $5. Thank you for the Rini Shui fund. Tui Vasa Shui. Any 40-second clip will do. I'm a little terrified to pull this up. What is this? Do you know what this is?
What? The
Tui. Okay, Jake, you go pull that up and research and see if it's something I can pull up without getting my channel in trouble. And then, but thank you for the super chat, John.
I can imagine it's just some really funny video. Some hilarious video, should I say?
Dust is good. 20. Thank you, Marumi. Marumi says 29 milliliters is one shot. Thank you. That sounds about right.
That's what I mean. Grok's bullshit.
It is though. Grok is very useful, and also you shouldn't trust it all the time. You should should trust but verify. That's my approach with Grok, because it's gotten some very important stuff I had to do wrong, and I did not appreciate that. So while Grok has still been useful for me, I double check its work. Yeah, I'm glad you do now. Double check its work.
I very explicitly know that in the past you have not.
Listen. I learned my lessons.
Okay, I think it's like a boxer did a shoey.
Is it just a shoey video? Yeah, bunch of Aussies doing shoey.
Yeah, super chat.
Rainy, you got small shoes of shoeys, doable? No, I do not have clean. I'm not drinking alcohol out of any shoes. What is this?
Shoey. This is the shoey.
Hold on. Oh no. What? Nope. It's. God damn it! Go away.
What is wrong with you? Okay, look.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with this short not having any audio. That's what's wrong ultimately.
Maybe there it is. You didn't share it. Oh,
good job. Look at that jiggle. Look at this jiggle. This is the epic jiggle.
Oh my gosh!
It's the disgusting jiggle.
Fantastic performance by Tai Tuivasa.
There's the shoe right here.
To close the show.
Right? Do they call it a shoey?
No. You'll see. Okay. Do you like MMA? You ever watched MMA? Any interest in MMA?
I have actually, yeah. I have actually watched MMA, and I did MMA, so.
I like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is this without the punching. I don't like the punching. I don't like the striking. I'm not a fan of striking.
Jiu-Jitsu is the only actually useful martial arts.
It's also the gayest one.
Well, because you're hugging people.
Yes, you have your face directly in people's dicks. But it's the only way to
control someone. You have to just grab it.
To control someone, you need your face in their butthole. Okay.
It all sounds weird, because then that's the term.
He put them all bad.
Listen to this audience.
Oh, shit.
Look, here we go. That's it.
Is that how he celebrates?
It's how he celebrates.
I've never seen so many people cheer for a man to drink a beer out of a shoey.
They want the shoey.
Gross! That's gross! He's not even drinking that. He just poured the whole thing down his chest.
He didn't. Come on. There was a whole freaking can he shoved in there.
That's disgusting.
There's some spillage.
Of the shoey out here.
That's
nasty. That was a real shoe. Somebody was. Ew!
freaking shoe.
Oh, that's gross.
We need Australians in here to confer.
Yeah, where's Bancroft and Rob? She's nasty. Why y'all nasty?
Bancroft's probably looking after his family that he got sick.
Oh, I hope his family's feeling better.
He had the vid whilst doing pre-press for Connell. Going to print.
Did.
On to print. It's to print, guys. It's to print. Can't wait. Come here. But yeah, he had COVID whilst doing
Going
it.
to print. Well, bless him. And let's all send our well wishes to Bancroft, who has been suffering through Jake's whip cracking while his family's sick with the vid, just to get Carnal to print.
I don't know how whip cracking works. Some people can pull it off. I don't know how it works. Usually the people I work with are too prima donnery. You do any level of whip cracking, and they'll probably be like, "Fuck you," and like draw dicks in all the artwork or something.
I don't know. I'm very permissive with the people I work with. Like my colorist, I barely give any notes because like it's more of a First of all, I know he knows what he's doing, but also it's like I feel like if I give notes, I have to explain why I'm giving the notes, and it's a whole thing, and it's like it'll work out in the end. But some people I work with, I'm not gonna say who. It's just not worked out because they'll refuse to change things. They'll just be, or they just won't understand what to do. So a lot of artists are prima donnas. Let's just say that. And listen, that's just how we are. It's just how we are. But you got to find people that you can work with that don't throw a fit.
What even is a prima donna's? Because it's got nothing.
Bitch.
It's got nothing to do with Madonna.
No, but Madonna, as in the person.
Yeah.
She took her name from the word Madonna.
Alex VRB says, or is it saying? He's saying you should pull up Jay.
Nessa!
You should pull up Jay
Ghost of
Ryan's
Nessa's here. Sorry to cut you off.
I said hello. I remember you went away, and I'm like, I want to say hello to someone. And then you went away, and I said hello to Nessa. And then that's hilarious.
I didn't hear that. Hello, Nessa.
We did it independently. That's hilarious.
I didn't see. Well, hello.
Alex said to pull up Jay Ryan's stream, and I don't think he'll feel attacked by such an EFAP, but like it's the
Oh dang! Oh, that's actually really good. That is weird now. Now you're making it weird, Jay.
He does not know that this is happening, so I'm sure that he'll feel too self-conscious. Apologize if in the future you feel weird that this was pulled up, but that's great.
That's actually a really good outfit and really good makeup. Well done.
Should be embarrassing.
Amazing.
It's always embarrassing.
His real hair?
It sheds like shudders through your soul when you hear your own voice on someone else's stream as they're like watching your stream.
Not as perfect as it should be.
Yeah. Oh,
hey,
does it disturb you?
Different than I thought it would be.
Dale.
Yeah.
Like the lack of vitamin D.
Sorry, Jay. Sorry,
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, I live so far out in the middle of nowhere.
Hey, what are all these people doing here? They should be watching our stream. No, I'm joking.
Prima donna means first lady. Oh, so wait, like the president's wife would be our prima donna? Like I know colloquially it means something else, but technically the word, is it Latin? It's from Latin, right?
Oh, so does just mean preeminent, like first, and then
prima.
Madonna?
So prima is first in Latin.
And then Madonna means lady.
No, I think donna means lady. Or, and like Madonna, I think means my lady. I might be wrong. I don't know Latin.
My first lady.
Yeah. That was good.
So, is that
somebody who's in Jay's chat, tell him that was a good outfit.
If someone's being your prima donna, does that mean they're acting as if they're your girlfriend or wife or something? Or
I think that just means they're acting like they're the most important thing. They're acting like hot shit when they're not. Basically it.
There's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah. There are.
I guess there's a lot of prima donnas out there then.
There are. Should I? It's been an hour. Should I launch the second
Do
auction?
it. Well, just think, like, whenever you launch this one is when you'll have to go as long as next time. So
right, I don't want to have to.
do you have the odd? Yeah, it's nearly 12:30.
I know. I was like, oh, I'm gonna launch it in 30 minutes, and then it just all flew by. Well, I need to fix the fucking shipping again because it decided to give me all this crap. Recommended USPS Ground Advantage. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Sure.
No,
What
prima
about
donna is
international
the
shipping?
star.
Prima donna is
The lead dancer in the ballet. Okay.
Oh, interesting. So does Donna mean lady or am I wrong? Where's international shipping? Okay, if the shipping doesn't pan out, internet. Okay, whatever. Free shipping domestically. eBay is kind of a bit of a pain to make listings for.
Cool. Well, I think if people are experienced and do it every day, then it becomes like, less annoying.
That's true. I just don't do it every. It's just a lot of stuff to do it every time, and I'm always lost.
You do it once every million years, like you do, then.
Yeah. Oh, right. Internet. Okay, I have international shipping turned on now. Great. That's what I was looking for. I want to make sure people overseas can bid. Okay. Flat rate.
You know, when you put this information for your book, you have to put like the physical size of the book, and it's in millimeters. Now I'm gonna convert all my different measurements from millimeters from inches to cm. You Americans are absolutely retarded with your inches shit, man.
You're retarded with your stuff and all that stuff.
It's like
okay.
It's still tenths of an inch when you get into the decimals too. Okay, I'll shut up. You can just show off your
Domina. Domina is just the female version for Dominus, right? Because Dominus is like my lord. Is one of those terms in Latin that's kind of like my lord. It's like what you'd call a military leader or a higher up. Dominus. So like his wife would be Domina. I don't know. I should learn more Latin. Miss me on Saturday. I will be back. I was busy getting work done, but I will be back on Flashcast on Saturday, which is later today, technically. Okay, so this is the piece that's already up on eBay. So that's the pinned link, and if you like that, go ahead and bid on that. And this next one is dun 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 this piece over here. There you go. This is the Chapter 1 Japanese edition cover. I'll hold it a little closer so you can see all of the details. This is also a composition that I had for a really long time before actually drawing it. It was sitting around in my I have like a big folder of cover compositions that I sketch out and just never did. And this was one of them. And when I was doing the Japanese edition covers, I was like, oh my gosh, I have all these older compositions that have been sitting around. This was almost both this idea and the Chapter 2 cover were almost the English edition covers. So both of these. I ended up not doing them. And so when I needed to publish Japanese edition, I decided to do new covers, so I drew them instead.
I remember a while ago you were like, look at these old cover designs that I had. And I'm like, these are good. Why didn't you do these? And you were like,
I was told that other cover designs worked better.
You get told a lot of things that...
Let's not get into it.
But
I have friends who are very good friends who have different tastes.
Sure.
So,
But
I
yeah,
did take that into consideration.
when I saw them, they all look great.
Ooh.
And then, yeah, you should damage the art, definitely.
No, not damaged. Everything is fine. But yeah, this is obviously original art, very detailed. Look at all the tiny little feathering. Even though it's a simple composition, I can't help it. I can't help but go in and do all the tiny details. It doesn't matter if it's like, well, it's a simple composition, so it should be less detail. No, but it's still an 11 by 17 piece. So I have to draw all the details in there, and this is how big it prints in the end. So you can hardly see any of the details, but it's there, and the original art looks great. So
well,
here you go.
it's 30. It's 12:30, 1:44. Do you want to put it live?
Okay, let me actually put it live now. Let's go. Let's go.
Do it live. Do it live.
Do it live. List it. List it. So hope I only double check. List. Okay. Another shipping error. God damn it.
Gotta wrangle this shit.
Pardon me?
Alex says you should be asleep. Yeah, it's pretty late.
It is. I apologize.
It's Friday. Wait, no one should be asleep at this time on a Friday, Alex. Everyone should be out partying with bitches and booze. And if we're not, then we're losers.
Stay up for just a while longer.
All alone
Nobody
on a
goes to
Friday
sleep
night.
this early. Okay. Free shipping. I just said this. And I didn't remember. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm listing it again. Let's go. Yay! My listing is live! Woo! Let's go!
Now, I guess
Alright.
link it and pin it.
I shall. I will share
we all are.
my
We are all are,
screen.
Eric.
There we go. Boom! Da-da-da-da-da. Whee! Live! Let me post the link in the chat. Eric, you're not a loser. Never.
We're all losers. We're all losers, Eric. Me especially.
My sleep schedule has been so fucked recently. It's been basically inverted. It's like I'll stay up and just do a whole... I'll try to adjust my sleep schedule by just staying up later and later, and before I know it, I've done a whole 24-hour spin.
Oh, I only did one of those recently. I'd managed to stay away from the staying up, but I have, whilst doing all the print stuff for sending the Connell 1 off, there was one day where it was like I stayed up for 48 hours.
Oh gosh, I don't know how I can't do that anymore. I would pull all-nighters all the time in college, and I remember turning 30, and people were like, "Oh, everything's gonna start just breaking apart, and you're gonna not be able to pull all-nighters. You're gonna lose energy the minute you turn 30." And then I was like, "I'm fine, feel fine." No, now I'm finally feeling it.
Yeah.
Now I'm definitely feeling it.
When I was in high school, we had like work to hand in at the end of year, all our end of year project stuff, and it was the first time ever in my life where I'm like, I am gonna stay up all night, do the work, and then I've got to go to school tomorrow. And like, I remember I had never drank an energy drink before. I bought two Red Bulls, and I'm like, I'm gonna sip a little bit and then go a bit and then sip another bit. Like, I piecemealed these Red Bulls over the night. It's like the baby version of pulling an all-nighter. I was so trying to be so careful. And I think it happened. It happened again when we all went on like prom night. We actually had
prom night.
Yeah, we are. Well, I went in England. I did grow up in England, guys. I'm not no fooling. Even though I don't sound
I'm starting to not believe that.
No, we had a middle school system in where I lived. We had an American first school, middle school, high school.
That's so
system.
weird.
Yeah,
I thought you guys had a whole different system.
But I'm pretty sure every country is like, we want our own prom, because America has been so sold across the world.
We did a prom, but that's because we were American school in Taiwan. So I had an American education, even though it was physically in Taiwan.
So did you have a prom?
Yeah, we had a prom.
Well, that's even more. That's even more what the fuck than England. You're not even an English-speaking country.
But the people that went to the school were all English-speaking. It was for the kids of diplomats and foreigners, because I grew up in a foreigner-heavy area that had several international schools. So everybody going to the school, the education was in English, and the secondary language was Chinese. It's like we were taught American courses, and American history came first, and we were taught English, and then like the Chinese class was ancillary. English, yeah, which is why, you know, I speak the way I do, because in case people were wondering.
Instead of English.
Instead of speaking English, or like
speakering.
Speakering.
Jake tried ginseng. It's one of the main ingredients in most energy drinks. Yeah. So that's that what it is without the shuja. You just eat ginseng. It just sounds like biting off ginseng. It's like you biting off a chunk of ginger. Whenever I see ginseng, I imagine a ginger root.
Ginseng.
Pin
the message for the auction links. There you go. They're both pinned now. So cheers. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
What is it? 5,000 months later, Jake developed severe gout. I actually don't think I had ever drank a Monster ever in my life pre-getting gout. Like, I think I got gout, the first gout attack I had, I might have been 25.
So the gout is from you drinking too much Monster.
No, it's not. No, I'm saying I got gout pre-ever drinking one.
Oh.
I had gout in my like early to mid 20s.
So is that genetic, or is it just something that happens?
Yes, it's definitely genetic.
I don't know these things.
Yes, you have genetic predispositions, but no one else in my family has it, which is like, it's like someone.
I don't drink 50 million. Well, okay, you said before Monster, but 50 million sweet drinks and candy.
Yeah, it's not even that does it. It's not. It's high purine stuff. Like in America,
that's true.
In the UK, I can drink soda because it's sugar, but you can't in America because it's high fructose.
I guess, yeah, I do know people who they don't eat indulgently. They're not overweight, but they still have gout. So it's just a thing that happens, I guess. Kevin says, we went to American school, like we don't learn nothing there. Like we don't learn, I mean, my English is better than some American-born and American-raised people. So, I mean, I am American-born, but not American-raised. You know what I mean? As in, physically here. And it was actually shocking coming to America and interacting with people who were raised here locally and realizing that I knew more words than them sometimes. It really was quite the experience. Not everyone, because it feels like in America the really good schools are really, really good. But I feel bad for people here who go to the public schools, because public schools in Taiwan are still pretty good. But that's because in East Asia in general, education is really prioritized. And that's something that I do really like about living there, is that, well, education is seen as super essential, like you're setting up your whole life. Like Confucius is a saint in Chinese culture because he was such a great teacher. I don't think you really have the equivalent in Western culture, do you? So
of a Confucius?
It would be like praying
Plato?
Yeah, it would be like people now still idolizing Plato. That's how Confucius is seen. So I do like the emphasis placed on education in East Asia. That's nice. We could use more of that because our schools are terrible in America. English is fantastic. Oh, thank you. I try. Could be better, but I think my English is better than some people who are raised here, so I feel bad about it, but it's true. I shouldn't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it.
It's fun how some ways of saying stuff in Chinese have then translated to how you speak English. And I can't remember an example right now, but it's like, let's say you'd call like basket. I think it might be the bao word, like for hanbao bao. And like bao is also wallet, and it's also burger. It's like wrapped in.
Oh, yeah. Bao in Chinese. What about that?
Well, so like imagine if this isn't what you say, but imagine you pick up a wallet and you say, "Hey, you forgot your money wrap."
Yeah, that's Chinese. It's qian bao, which is money holder, money bao, but bao is also the word for like a hamburger or any food that has a holder for it. So
yeah, so it's like
bao. Bao is like burger wrap. Same word as wallet.
Yeah, so wallet sounds like chin balls. Chin balls.
That's how Jake remembers Chinese.
Yeah, Chinese. What does it sound like that's stupid? Ah, yeah, chin balls.
We got Shakespeare too. My English teacher was really good. I do have to credit. I had really good English teachers that not only I had two specifically English teachers who were very good. There's Miss Rossing, hello, and Mr. Gunther, hello. And it was not just because it wasn't like a super good school or anything, but I think those are really good teachers that I specifically remember with Mr. Gunther in particular. He would teach us not just to read, but to look for the meaning behind what you're reading, to parse the text instead of telling us how to decipher the text. He would ask us what we thought and have us discuss it amongst ourselves and find the meaning. And that's like, you don't understand the kind of brain work and the growth that happens when you ask like a middle schooler to start thinking on that level. I appreciate teachers who treated us like we were who assumed we weren't stupid, right? Like, we had a biology teacher who would teach at basically he would teach us like we were high schoolers going into med school, and he expected us to memorize the whole skeletal system, which I did because I got bonus points for doing it, and I learned it by drawing the skeleton over and over again. That's how I learned to draw a skeleton, because I was getting bonus points in biology class for memorizing all the bones. So that was fun.
Bonus points.
Yeah. Bonus points.
Bonus.
Yeah, and then I went to art school, and then I lost brain cells, and I never learned anything ever again.
Well, so
I remember going to art school and the math class, because it's mandatory to have a math class to be accredited, right? The math class, we were learning fractions at the collegiate level. So I was like, oh, this is definitely art school math class. It was hilarious. Anyways, sorry, go on.
It's also an American school, so.
Oh, it was so bad. It was like we were going from pre-calc to fractions.
Another interesting thing is you're talking about being asked to interpret the meaning of something. So in like Chinese, things have meanings and you just learn what the meanings are. Learning phonetics or phonics, that's what it is. Learning phonics, that is where you interpret meaning from phonemes. But in the West, the reason why certain generations of people are such fucking retards who can't think for themselves is because in the West, in the school system, they switched to that you need to be told what this means, not you get to interpret what this means. So like there are people in going to like the college level who basically say, I don't know how to read a whole book, because essentially they don't know how to read it because they just have to be told what it means. Like, to read something is to interpret it, and they haven't been taught how to do that. And like we would say it's an innate thing, like, oh yeah, you just read it and then you just think what it is. It's like no,
it's
no, no.
not.
There are generations of people. You have to actually be taught that. And there's generations of people in America, at least, that have been taught the opposite of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true. This is a video that I know you saw it as well, but this channel called The Second Story is this woman who talks a lot about writing. I've learned so much from her channel, so you guys should go check out her channel if you have the chance. But she did a hilarious video about women's literature nowadays. Very informative.
Well, it's that milking. Everyone shares around that
milking farm book. Yeah,
but it's like, yeah, apparently women's literature is essentially porn now.
It's just porn.
Well, okay, what men at least have women to kind of shame us into like opening our eyes. The whole Adam and Eve thing, that making us bite the apple and we kind of like we become self-conscious. Women make men self-conscious, right? Like we have a beautiful system where that is what helps us grow, because we like
women are the motivators and the judgers, and men are the doers, broadly speaking.
But women don't have a women to make them feel self-conscious, so they turn the literary industry into porn, and no one is like, what are you fucking doing?
Okay, it's supposed to be other women, but that system has fallen apart because this is just anecdotally speaking from what I've seen, but it feels like in circles where you're in women's professional circles in modern culture, there's much more emphasis that's put on, well, let's lift each other up, because that's what modern culture is, right? Especially for women, you're supposed to support other women, but what if they're doing something that shouldn't be supported? Well, you're not allowed to say that, because then you'd be tearing down a sister. But that's not how you grow, and that's not how you build skill, and that's not how you become an actual better writer, and that's how you end up with a whole industry of women's literature that's just smut.
Yeah, and like, I'm okay with it. Just let us do our version.
I'm not getting in the way of that.
I know. I'm just saying. Oh man, shame is a good thing.
Shame is a good thing. I am sorry. We need to bring back a little more shame. Just a little bit.
A healthy level of shame. How about that?
Thank God for. Oh God, let me tell you, Asian women. I am also grateful that I am in touch with that culture, because Asia is untouched by the sisterhood. And listen,
They're going for Japan. They're going for Japan.
Well, it's not working, is it?
Oh yeah, they just
very
voted
much
in.
Not working.
They just voted in like a far right woman straight away. Glory.
I know.
Well done, Japan.
I mean, it's just comical. Like if you want to talk about, it's not that obviously this isn't a. I feel like I need to give caveats every time I say this. It's not a, well, women's spaces are all a certain way. That's retarded, okay? No, it's about professional arenas that are dominated by women have become very anti-meritocratic is the problem. So if we can bring back, if the same kind of, let's just put it that way, a group of, say, mangaka who are all females, or a writers group in Taiwan or China, they wouldn't do this whole, oh, your writing is like, it's so great no matter what you do, it's just, you're beautiful, sister, speak your truth. That wouldn't happen. That's very much a spoiled Western culture thing, right? So it's about just putting merit first. And it's just, in our current culture, it's particularly been applied to women's spaces, I think, because of feminism. And I think it's actually bad for women and bad for feminism if you end up throwing merit aside. And what happens is what's produced by women, what has become women's literature, is just shit. Is that good for the image of women creatives? Do you think I'm happy about that? That women creatives are seen as, well, you're not serious and you're just here doing smut? It's just like any woman in a male-dominated industry like comics. Well, there's so many people that don't actually care about comics that just come in and try to change things and fuck around. This is what happens because I've had a couple of drinks. So I'm definitely speaking my mind here. You fuck things up for people that aren't trying to just create shit and actually do care about the medium. So merit matters, and that's the end of it. That's the most important thing.
I'll agree in the way I agree, and then I will then add on to it. I don't think caring about anyone's image, your own or other people's, is important. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Oh, it's all about optics. Like, okay, well.
Yeah, I know. I get annoyed when people make certain assumptions, but then it's like, man, whatever. How does it affect me in the end? Right?
I don't care. I couldn't care less.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what other people think. That is something I'm trying to shake off. It's been like a lifetime of trying to shake that off because, like I said, I came from a very conformist culture and I hated it. And I've been desperately trying to break out of that and not care what other people think all my life.
It is when you achieve it,
so
it's literally heaven on earth. It's heaven on earth. If you only care about what Big G thinks and not what a single person thinks, you are literally then in heaven. And it is glorious, but
it's the entire way I was raised was just my mom being like, what will other people think? What will other people think?
Who cares? F them.
I will say it's a fine balance between, so we just said we should bring back shame. And what shame is supposed to do isn't for you to just care what other people think and be at the mercy of their opinions. It's supposed to encourage self-reflection, because what I think a lot of people do is they're not doing things that are good for themselves or for other people. So that's when shame should apply. And it shouldn't be through, I'm just going to be like a Karen or an SJW and shame you into doing what I want. It's more about, well, encourage a little self-reflection and realize that I could be doing things that are better for my life. I think that's when a little bit of culture, a little bit of social pressure and shame is useful. But at the same time, you shouldn't live your life thinking that you need to always please everybody. You're gonna be fucking miserable. I know this.
Well, it's shame is just a potent word, and the phrase "bring back shame" is just a phrase that's poetic, not literal, and it's meant to make people think. But like,
yeah,
that's why I say you should only care what Big G thinks, because like there are things that come in hand with that. Like, it's not like you can just do anything. Like, there are certain immutable.
You want to treat other people better. Yeah, sorry. You want to treat other people better if you only if you ultimately what matters to you is the approval of up above, then you naturally want to treat other people better.
Yeah. It would be the opposite to have no cares and place yourself in the Big G role. That would literally be the opposite.
The balancing out where you should care what people you respect and have your interests at heart think, not what people who don't care about you think. That's definitely true. That is something I learned with criticism towards art. And that's because that's something that you definitely have to parse as an artist and a creative, especially once more people start seeing your stuff, because everybody has an opinion. And who do you listen to? Well, you listen to the people who are giving feedback based on they actually want your art to be better. And at the end of the day, it's still up to me as the actual creator who has the original vision for my story to decide, does your opinion mesh with what I'm trying to create? But then a lot of people, their criticisms would either be just for social reasons, because they want to tear you down, they just don't like you for some reason. That does happen. Or they could be thinking they're genuine, but they actually just want to see a different story that's more to their taste, and they're not in line with your story, and that happens as well. So even if the person giving the critique is genuine, it might just not work for your art because they're trying to change it completely, and you can't listen to that. So that's the skill. Parsing what feedback to take and what not to take is also a big step as a creator.
Yeah, I used to think everyone has an important insight, but not like everyone's is important. Like everyone had, but then I kind of realized some people are just retarded.
Yeah, I think so every person on some subject at some point could have a thought or some kind of insight that could help you grow. That's useful, but not on every subject, not all the time. That's
Yeah,
just, and not everyone will have the same amount of innovative ideas and same amount of useful feedback. Some people are just better at bouncing ideas back and being inventive.
Travis, what do you think
Travis!
it's about you?
Travis!
Not at all.
We're not talking about
okay,
anybody in chat, by the way.
Actually, here's the funny thing. If you get worried about being the one that's being criticized when it's like some people are just stupid and don't listen, you're not that person, because the person who's stupid and doesn't listen will be like, ha, fuck you. I don't know. Alex's thing about caring what people you respect think, it's like, I get what you mean, but no. I mean, what even is respect? There's people who I think are talented and skilled and have insight. I don't know where respect has to come in, or even caring what they think. Someone who I like, let's say Harry Partridge, love the guy, think he's amazing. He's the GOAT. But like, if he was like, yeah, I don't really like Connell, I'd be like, that's cool. It wouldn't bother me. It's like, okay. Or if he said, yeah, this fucking sucks, you shouldn't do this all the way to the edge, he would never say this. But like, you should not do this stupid all the way to, or they would make some shitty comment about like, man, this lettering, I don't know. Like, you wouldn't care. You're like, okay, tell me the information. I will process it. Maybe it will be useful.
Yeah, I've thought about that too. I guess there's the people I would professionally, there's very few people that I professionally idolize that are still alive. I guess Miyazaki, but I've always assumed if he ever saw my work, he never will. But I don't think he would like it. It's just so different.
It's
really not anything like his, but I mean, he's such a grumpy old man. I kind of just like prepared for the worst. I'm sure he would be nice though.
Tolkien rises from the grave. He storms into your abode, clutching fiendish, saying, "How dare you bring this into the world?"
No. Well, you see, I would care about what he thinks, in that I would be sad. But I would still write and draw fiendish however I wanted to.
Okay,
but I would be sad because I don't care what somebody that I idolize thinks.
I guess that's what I mean by not caring. Like, if it would affect you emotionally, like shedding that would be useful as a person.
No, I'm a fragile little flower. Oh, somebody said Arakawa. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I would care what she thinks. She's an FMA creator.
Didn't you give your books to the Vinland Saga creator?
Yeah, I did.
He flicked through it and said, yes, Fiendish #1.
No.
Oh my god.
I don't even know if he read it, but I gave them to him, so.
He probably looked at it and
went,
he probably opened it and thought, this font sucks.
Yeah, I was told that the font I used to letter the Japanese edition doesn't look like, is the wrong font for lettering manga, so I need to use like a more manga.
We apparently both picked the Japanese version of Times New Roman to letter.
Okay, that's one person's opinion, which I'm sure he's right, but I don't think it's a total disaster, but I will change it for the next print. For the next print run, I will change it. But yeah, apparently we've picked a really weird font, because we're not Japanese, so it's like, it's a weird font to letter comics in. For manga. Yeah, I don't know. Really, I can gift you drawing too? I mean, are you gonna gift me more drawing?
Come to a convention.
Yeah. A drawing. Sure. Yeah.
So if we meet, wait, yeah, like we'll probably all be at Heroes next year.
Yeah.
So come
that's
to
the
Heroes next year.
I'm doing many less shows. I'm kind of conned out, but I will be doing Heroes. So see you guys at Heroes next year. I had a few star chats. Let me go look at them. Also, it went up again. Cheers.
Nice.
I think I should finish this. Is that fair to say?
Sure.
It's gone up. Let me look at the other one. Has it gone up yet? No, it hasn't. Everybody likes
refresh.
The other cover more.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
nope.
well.
It was at
I think
28,
it auto
right?
refreshes. Yeah, it was always at 28. It was always at 28. So
okay.
People clearly like this cover more. So cheers. I didn't even show the bonus art yet. Hold on. So there's
you don't just get this, you get a cool
you get
new...
an extra little thingy-majig. Look at that. It's a little vampire girl. Wait, let me full screen moi. Somebody asked me what my costume is. I'm just a horn girl witch thing. I don't really have costumes. I'm just like, what kind of gothy stuff do I have around the house? And I draw some blood on my face, and that's my Halloween. So I do that every year. Very creative, guys.
Jay Ryan is still doing his Why So Serious stream, and he has 8 glorious viewers. That's so funny. That's great.
That's great. Tell him we say hi.
Tell him we say hi. All of you must be in both chats at the same time, so tell him we say hi.
Yes.
Aww. That's great.
Here you go. Here's a little vampire girl.
Yeah, I like the duotone thing you've done, where you have the black and white, and then monotone.
Mhm. Yeah, I thought that would be kind of cool. I was gonna, the drow girl had red eyes, so I figured why not give them both red eyes.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. Here we go. Just a closer look at the little drow girl. Look, they both have pets. She has a little spider.
a spider beside her.
Yeah, a little spidey. Your spidey friend. And the drow has bats. She has little bat friends. Isn't it cute?
Wonderful. Glorious.
Yay! So, I haven't done like little fantasy waifus in a while, so I figured I'd do these.
Oh, they look great.
Items.
If I was bidding on the art, it's like I would want the cover because I'd be like, yeah, that's a cover, that's a solid piece. But like, I'd be most excited about the small side.
You'd want the little waifu thing?
I love the small side things. I love them.
They're very cute. They're very cute. Compositors, the drinks are not near. No, they're not near the artwork. I keep the drinks fry. And if I spill drinks on the artwork, I'll just redraw it. I've literally done that before. I'm way too cavalier about my work. I'm like, oh, I damage it. I'll just redraw it. It'll be better. Oh, this is man, my mother, as much of a hard ass as she was, she taught me some valuable lessons. I remember one time I was like 7 years old, and I did this clay art project coming back from school, and it was so everybody rides scooters in Taiwan, right? And this clay thing was in the front basket of the scooter. Guess what happened? It bounced and fell out, and I bawled my eyes out. And she was just like, you can just make it again and it'll be even better. She didn't even go back. Now I'm like, why didn't you go back and get it? I would have appreciated it, even though it would have been smashed on the street. But no, she just like, you just make it. We weren't even at home. She was just riding away like, it's okay, just make it again. But that's been my mindset ever since. It's, so if I lose artwork, I'll just make it again. It's fine. I can do it better.
It's funny the effects our parents have on us, because that was genuinely her just trying to shut you up.
No, it was.
That was her being like, don't cry, I can't deal with that. You just make it again, who cares? Like, it's...
No, it is shocking how much your parents form your identity, and I'm only now starting to realize the depths to that effect. It really stays with you all your life.
I don't know if I've ever told this story on stream,
Cheers.
but I think the most important lesson of my life that has affected me more than anything, and it pretty much forged my path through life and my ability to let stuff go. And I remember once I was a little kid, and you know when you're a little kid and you're in an argument and someone says something, then you're like, yeah, but this, and then they go meh, 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 and you're like meh, 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 and it could go on forever, right? Like you could back chatting. That's don't dox people who have been bidding by scrolling up.
Oh, okay.
Don't open the official page on a thing.
Okay, I will open in private mode.
Yes,
then.
open in an incognito tab.
I didn't know it showed things. I apologize.
Yes, it does.
I apologize. There
you go. So I'm on the stairs, and I basically call this in everyone's life philosophically. I call this an on the stairs moment because that's where I was. Hey, look, went away 270.
Hey, it's going up! Thank you guys so much! Yay! Yeah. Okay, continue.
Whoever's bidding, thank you.
Thank you,
Glorious.
guys. Thank you.
But I call this an on the stairs moment. So I was arguing with my mom. I'm like probably 8 or something. Like, no, maybe I was even younger. Oh God, we were having a back and forth, and my mom looked at me and she said, "You know, Jake, instead of back chatting, you could just stop, and then the argument would be over." And here is the amazing thing. In my mind, as a child, I said to myself, she is only saying that so I shut up and she wins. So she is only saying that so she gets the last word, right? And then me as a kid also thought, but that is actually a really good point, and I am now going to shut up. And no matter how, even though it's me losing the argument, and I know what she's doing, I know she just wants me to shut up and win because that's what she's like, it will benefit me to learn this. Like this.
Wow! That is a shocking amount of self-reflection for a child.
That was me as a little kid.
What is that? What is going on?
It was great.
This is not the Jake I know.
Yes, it is. I do it all the time. I leave shit all the time.
But it is true. Somebody will say some really fucked up stuff to him, and he'll just be like, how dare they? You know what? Whatever. All the time.
How do you do
that?
I'll be angry for a second. I'll be like, whatever. Someone else has commented before that, like, yeah, I do that. What the fuck? I can't. Whatever. Like, it's actually gone. It's actually gone. It's not just repressed.
No. Yeah, that's not me. I could use more of that. I think I had one of those, it was imprinted on me to bring up things I did wrong and things that other people did over and over and over again, and it's really unhealthy. But
yeah,
mostly,
you need to drop it. Who cares?
Mostly it's stuff that I do wrong, though, which is, like, less shitty than, like, so if I'm dealing with friends and other people I'm close to, I'm not like, you did this or that wrong. No, I get really hung up about the things that I do, but it's also really, but I know this is cope, but I do think being that autistic about and perfectionist is part of why I managed to draw really well, because I'm like, if I make a mistake, I need to beat myself up about it and keep banging my head against the wall until I do better. So it's benefited me, but it's also not healthy. And I think I can realize that. This is not a psych session, guys.
Yeah. Kids don't want the argument to be over. I guess I did. It was really annoying.
No, that's shocking.
It was really annoying. I didn't want to sit there arguing. Like, what?
Oh, me too. I would have just gotten hit with a ruler. It was usually the ruler for me.
That mostly wasn't a thing for me.
That's nice. You know what's funny though? It's I didn't mind getting smacked by the ruler. It was the stuff that would be said that I remembered. I was like, do you have to be so mean?
You should say it all on screen, right? I don't care if you smack
me with a ruler. Do you have to say such mean things to
me?
Like, that's what I really cared about. It was weird. It was like, I don't know. I'm tough. It's like my mom's only like 5 foot something, and I was bigger than her by like 8. That's all right. She's old now. She's changed.
Yeah, the being able to move on is a good thing, but it's like the different parts of life to crack. It's the what I should have said, mental mulling over. That is mostly gone away. That was heavy when I was a kid because of the arguments that I didn't, the arguments that I walked away from. Then later on, sometimes I'd be like, "Oh, shut fucking shut." But then the other ones are the what I would do if they do this, then I'm actually gonna fucking kill their parents and turn them into chili, and then go to invite them to the chili con, like all the Eric Cartman style Machiavellian. Oh, well, if they decided to cross this line, I know exactly how I would ruin their entire life. that is evil. Like that poisons a person, and like you have to. That's a life lesson to get rid of. And then the third one is, oh no, what if? It's the anxiety. That's the true one. That's the one you defeat by having like faith in a plan, in like the universe having rhyme or reason, in big G. That is alleviated. Everyone has anxiety. There's a solution for that, but
Jake's preaching. Now Travis says, "Not hold on to your anger, fight 80-year-old mom." Oh no, I can't. It's not right. It's I think one of the points in my life where I realized, oh, I really am an adult now, is it's not any of the things that are related to doing an action outwardly, like paying the bills, or you have to do this or that, or I have like, fancy clothes hangers, or I own a car. I think, to me, it's realizing that people, like, I had teachers who were jackasses to me, and I was told that I would serve as an artist. I remember being in high school and standing in this teacher's room, and in my international school in Taiwan, it's like this open plan teacher's room, and it was just cubicles, and I was standing there in front of like one of the higher up teachers, and she was just shouting at me, "What are you gonna do when you grow up? Draw comics?" Like, I will never forget. But like, I was so spiteful to her, and I thought that my annoyance at her fueled me for years. But then I realized, not really. At the end of the day, I am fueled by the fact that I just really like drawing comics. Like, that memory, that feeling of loving comics is now just coupled with the memory of being yelled at and being told I was going to be a failure. That still doesn't really fuel me, though, and because I wouldn't be able to create anything that's good if I was making it out of spite. And the point where I realized that I feel like I've grown up is when it wasn't just forgiving the people who were jerks to me, but understanding that they have a reason for being that way too. Maybe this person who said these horrible things, that's what they were told as a kid. They don't know any better. They have demons too. So they weren't even trying to be jackasses on purpose. They have their own issues. So there's no point in me holding on to it other than now it's part of me. I wouldn't be the same person if that didn't happen. So accepting it as part of the journey is how you move forward. Teachers are the worst.
Kevin Ryan says, I remember my dad telling me that you're either Mick Jagger or you're going through dumpsters for food. Is that essentially you're either the best or you're nothing? Like, is a binary thinking? Was that useful to you or detrimental?
Really good thing to teach.
There's a chance that it can be seen in a beneficial way and a highly detrimental way, but that's fun.
That was boasting. Was it boasting? The solution alcohol? Yeah, that's definitely it.
Diogenes all the way.
I think I got the belt only once, but yeah. It was mostly the ruler. The sewing ruler. So my mom would sew. So it was like a really big sewing ruler.
I got held up by the
It's
scruff of my
funny.
neck against the roll and shouted at as flecks of spit went on my face. It was great.
That's not great. That's not great.
But I never got the wooden spoon. The funny thing is like I was
out.
In my situation, I was never hit because I think they were worried I would hit back if it ever happened. It didn't happen. And the one time it did happen, I did. They were very embarrassed. It was so funny. They fell over.
I could hit back. I knew I'd do more damage.
You're a small woman. It's a different equation.
Well, no. The other party was also a small woman. I'm actually quite tall for a woman in Taiwan. Like I have never been worried about my safety in Taiwan at all. But yeah, it's more. I just thought I'd get in more trouble. But you know, I think there was a reason I did Taekwondo and MMA for a while. I think it's because I had some anger to get out of me. It helped. It was fun. I really like doing.
It's not a good reason. It's not a good reason for doing martial arts. Getting anger out. It's not a good. You'll hurt.
But it wasn't.
Someone who is much stronger than you would probably hurt someone by accident if that's the reason they did it.
It wasn't in a I enjoyed hurting people kind of way though. It was more in like a I want to feel like I can defend myself kind of way.
Yes.
Like it was never. I've never enjoyed. Like the thought doesn't even cross my mind. Like, well, it's fun to hit people. That's not fun. It's only fun in the context of MMA because it was scorekeeping and you knew you were holding by certain rules and not trying to like harm anybody.
It's fun to choke people.
Well, yeah. Jake, however, is a different story. I am quite tall in Taiwan.
It's fun to immobilize people. It's fun to kind of like be in a certain position when someone is like being held under you and they're slowly suffocating and they have to give up. That's really great. That's a fun time.
Jake's a little psycho. Dad was big on hard work. You think the wizard come down the mountain and yell Shazam, you'll get magic? Doesn't work that. I was told the equivalent, and the equivalent was we're gonna be dead someday, and who do you think's gonna take care of you? You can't end up under a bridge because you'll have nobody. So it's weird when I think especially for women, there's this idea that well you can get married and rely on somebody. That was never taught to me. Like it wasn't. It was just never. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I mean, I guess it's good in a way, but like that thought has never even crossed my mind. Like I was shocked that other people thought that way because I was always taught you need to survive on your own because I'm an only child and I have parents to take care of. So it was always the whole family relies on you. So worked out, I guess. I was very, very much decided to not be a failure as much as I can. Just a recluse that has no social life. That's okay, right?
I don't know what it's okay. I don't know what my equivalent is of being the you'll be on your own someday. I don't know if I ever had. I've always had
I got that all the time.
No, I mean I don't know if it came from the parents, but some people are like, oh my god, my life is so short. I haven't got many years left. What am I going to do? I'm getting older. My point of view has always been, God, that's a lot of life left to live. How am I going to keep this fucking going all that many years? How am I going to keep finding money? Like, it's this about how am I going to.
You are a special person. Refresh the eBays. Oh no. Do I have more drinking? Okay. Yes, I have more drinking to do. Thank you, guys. Yay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
There's a battle taking place.
Yeah, I guess there is. There you go. This is for the Fiendish 1 cover and the little vampire girl. And somebody asked, am I going to be auctioning the Yomi cover? I am not. I am not auctioning the Yomi cover. I love that cover too much.
That's the one Travis wants. That's the thing. That's the he loves Yomi.
Sorry.
He truly loves Yomi. It's wonderful. Like, he loves Yomi.
I know you love Yomi. I'm holding on to it. Maybe in years and years, but right now I'm not. I'm gonna hang on to the Yomi cover because that's also my favorite. Oh yeah, speaking of original art, I need to message people who bought original art on the campaign. Cause typical me, I realize I made a mistake. I set the original art shipping to November, but obviously the book's not done. So I don't know why I did that. It was a mistake.
Oh, I know why you did it, actually.
I think I might have thought, well, I will ship out the art.
You wanted to have a certain amount of pages physically drawn before a certain time, and
and that didn't happen.
Yeah, and instead you decided to just pencil.
I did. I have a lot of pages penciled, but they're not done. So I'm gonna email everybody who bought original art and tell them I'm changing the fulfillment date, but if you were expecting original art, you can choose from the pages that have been finished so far. Because I'm just thinking, what if somebody was expecting original art as like a Christmas gift? Just the off chance.
Oh, maybe.
Just in case. So I'm going to email everybody, and if somebody is like, I definitely was relying on having this art by November, I'm like, here are the pages I have done so far, you can choose from them. And then everybody else, I will email you again when the book is done and I have all the pages.
But that's... No, because the whole thing in the original art is first come, first served. What if someone didn't need to wait, but they wanted to be first, which is why they backed straight away, and then let's say this person who's like, yeah, I need mine in November, was like fifth to back an original page, and then they essentially get first choice, but just not the full choice.
It depends on the situation. I doubt that would happen, but then I guess everybody in that tier, I would select pages from the current batch, and I still have all of November, so I can finish a few more pages and have that tier ready to fulfill. That's what I would do.
I'm just saying, because of the first come, first served, the offering something for November, even though you want to, because it's like, hey, I said I would, so I would. I think it's actually just a bad idea, and you shouldn't.
Chat, what do you think? It really would depend on what the backers say individually, like when I email them, right? If
I backed it first and I was excited, and I'm like, I'm gonna be first in line for the whole choice, I wouldn't want my hand to be forced to choose from a smaller pool. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying you think you're doing something really cool, right? I actually think you might be making it difficult for people in a way that's completely unnecessary. But
chat, I understand. Oh wait, I'm not even on the live chat. Alex says it doesn't matter when it comes in. So I see what you're saying. I think I will just change the date to next year, which is when the book fulfills, and I'll just let everybody know.
Yeah, Marami says just message him.
That's what I have to do. Yeah, I'll just let everybody know that's what I have to do. That's a good point. That's a good point. I apologize, guys, but I will let you all know, and I'll send out an email.
Well, it's noble. You're always you want to stick to your word as much as possible. Like, if you have a deadline date, you're like, if I have failed, I must now commit seppuku if I do not fulfill.
Well, I beat myself up about these things. I feel really bad.
You needlessly bend over backwards, and sometimes you can create a situation that's worse.
Okay, I understand. Okay, I'll just push the date back, but I'll let everybody know and be transparent.
Neat.
Cool.
Were you considering auctioning that small piece still as the live auction style?
That's right! Yeah! Maybe I should have done that earlier. I guess I will. So guys, I have Alright. Well, alright, since everybody is here, I might as well go. So, I have one more piece that is not an an eBay piece, but it's been sitting around forever. I drew this. When did I draw this? I think I drew it for Osaka? Osaka
yes.
Comic-Con?
Yes.
And it didn't sell at Osaka. It's the only piece I still have left over that I drew in Japan.
It was drawn in Osaka on a
It was drawn
Shikishi
in
board.
Osaka, so maybe there are still particles of air from Japan attached to it. Woo!
It's quantum linked. It's quantum linked to Osaka Comic-Con, to Japan.
It's a live auction, guys. Just one piece. Just one piece. I don't think I have anything to add on to it, unless it's some like bullshit on the side.
Well, Alex says $50 confirmed already.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I have all this other junk on the side.
It's my favorite piece of all those pieces you did.
Really? I thought your favorite was the free run, but you got that one.
Well, you gave me the free run because I like because I like free run.
Because you begged for it.
I guess I begged.
Okay. I guess we're gonna start at 50 if somebody's already offered 50. There you go. This is the piece, and it is a Scarlet Witch.
Moromi says it didn't sell it here. It's something else. Other stuff sold first at the conventions. You sold the bunny woman?
Yeah, I sold the bunny at Heroes, I think. No, I sold the bunny in Florida.
Yes. And
yeah, it was the only original art piece that sold at
there was another small square one that sold at Heroes.
Yeah,
right?
I don't even remember.
Was it Yomi? Was that a Yomi one?
It was the Yomi. The Yomi sold at Heroes. I think, did Travis buy that one? Travis
might
bought
have.
that one, right?
He might have.
It has to be Travis because he loves Yomi.
I actually think I remember his tone of voice. He was like, are you selling this? He was surprised. He was.
Yeah, it's like, has nobody taken this? Nope. If you want it, you can take it. There you go. I guess Alex is getting it. You can say bid or confirmed. I don't really care. Either way is fine.
With the dollar.
The ink dried in Osaka air. Ah, yes. Yeah! Travis says he does have that.
Oh, Alex says he was trying to get a ninja to buy it, but one of my other damn... Just come yourself! You don't need no ninjas!
Just go to a con!
Alex, did a ninja get you one of the creative block prints or not?
I think he posted a picture of one, so I'm pretty sure he does have a print. Thank
Epic.
you, Epignosis!
Okay, put a $, then 55, and then put either bid or confirmed. Like you have to make it.
Sure
you gotta make it official. You gotta make it official.
Yeah. Tacos. Oh no, Jake, you sent him one of the creative.
No, I sold him.
60. Thank you.
I sent him number 1.
Well, there you go.
But I thought,
you already been outbid. I'm sorry. Alice got in before you.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. It's a battle.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't care about Scarlet Witch. I didn't even know no Scarlet Witch. I just saw this and I'm like, oh, that's a cool fantasy chick with a cool crown thing and like energy electric.
You didn't know it was Scarlet Witch.
Epic, he say 65 confirmed.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Well, do the bids need to be so fancy?
Yeah, yes.
You can just say bid.
You have to type.
Bid confirmed.
You have to say, verily, I do declare I bid a 65 of your good dollars.
I biddeth for 65 United States dollars.
Alex pushing it up to 70.
Oh, 70! Thank you! Also want to ask, does she glow in the dark when we hang her picture in our bathrooms? I can make it glow in the dark and just slather it in glow in the dark ink.
I wonder if they make glow in the dark paper that you can draw on.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
I'd totally draw on that. Yeah, that would be awesome. I found out through my printer that you can print glow in the dark.
Yeah, nice.
It's really expensive though. So
was it?
It's actually more expensive than spot gloss. So I don't think I'm gonna do it.
What about my printer? Oh, by the way, Moromi says 75 fancy dollars.
Thank you! Fancy dollars. That
He's
works
got them
too.
fancy dollar.
Fancy. It'll be fancy.
Did you contact the printer I sent you to ask him?
Yeah,
And
that's the printer.
And it was mega expensive for them too.
It wasn't mega expensive. It's just still more expensive than spot gloss. All the printers that I've talked to have come back and said it's more expensive than spot gloss. So I'm probably gonna just stick with spot gloss. I do still have spot gloss as one of the stretch goals. So I mean, we'll see if we reach that. But yeah, it's close though. It's close.
Is that because it's going to be less? Do you think that's because it's less standard or something? Like spot gloss is probably at least the gloss material is super standard.
I think it probably is that. They probably had to order the specialty ink. And it's not even a Pantone. It's like a rare thing they have to do once in a blue moon.
So it's not a Pantone. So Pantone don't even do a glow-in-the-dark of Pantone.
I don't think it's a Pantone. I think it's just an ink.
Ah, okay, that's probably... By the way, Alex, he say 85 confirmed.
Thank you! That's really good for such a little piece. Thank you. It is very detailed, though. So here, I'm going to zoom in a bit.
Small but perfectly formed.
Small but perfectly formed. Look, it's shaded and everything.
Did you write Osaka on the back?
No, but I can. It's just my signature on the back.
Oh, there you go. At least you guys know it's signed on the back with the gold pen that was used to sign stuff in Osaka.
Yeah, it was signed in back. I could write drawn in for Osaka Comic Con on the back. That makes it more special.
Epic with the 90.
Thank you. Should I write on the back? I'll write it on the back.
Whoever wins it can ask.
Okay, if you win it and you want me to write that, you can request that to be written on the back.
It's in gold to match the border of it.
Yeah. 25.
That's how
these boards are really cool.
95 from Alex.
Thank you.
See, I knew people would like this. I loved this.
Oh, I didn't know because it didn't sell at conventions. So I was like, oh, I don't know if anybody likes this piece. I'm glad people like it though. I appreciate it. Alex wants me to put my Chinese signature. I can. Whoever wins it, if you want me to write something or sign with my other signature, that's totally fine. Just let me know. It is up to you.
Oh, the little Chinese one. That's the fun one. It looks like a little birdhouse or a cuckoo clock.
Well, it looks cool and it saves space, so I started signing with that just because it's easier to fit into art. That's what I usually sign with.
That's why I do the J and the H, because in a way it's just a little square, so it can kind of go anywhere.
Yeah, it's more about saving space, really.
When do we decide to start counting down then? Like, instead of, like, how much do we drag this out? How much do we milk it? Do we start just going, I have to type as well, right? One of us should type.
I'll throw in one extra thingy-majig if it goes, let's say...
What's the thingy-majig? Whoa! It was already pretty much big enough. Oh, are these...
It's not...
Tell people what these are.
It's not quite done, but if you can see really faintly, I have other little doodles. Here's a little tooth, bloody tooth, and band-aids, and little planets. So these are little sketches that I'm doing for that art book I'm working on, to kind of fill in the space, and I'm thinking of making them stickers as well. So coloring them and making them stickers. So this is just a little thing I've been working on the side. And I guess if it goes up to, let's say, man, this is a lot of drawings. 120? You got both.
Okay, 120. So those are all going to be in a published book, right? And they're going to also be stickers.
Yep.
Cool. Well, I think Travis, he pushed it over the 100.
Woo!
He's saying 1-1, and then Alex, as soon as you mention it,
has a 120 bid. Thank you.
Goes 120. You're ready.
Yay! Yeah, Maromi says space warm-ups, basically. Oh, this is a little bunny. This is a bunny in a spacesuit.
Oh, is that gonna be filled in with a whole bunny? That's the best sticker of all. That's the best one.
Pencils. It's
a
little
bunny head.
It's so cute. It's gonna be great. I'm excited for this art book that I've been teasing for over a year. It's gonna happen, guys. Just reworking some stuff.
You did Demon Girl Demon Girl art book, and this one is almost gonna be a Space Girl art book.
Kind Kind of. Well, I'm thinking of, I want to do more elf girls and less demon girls, so I've got to get some of the pieces colored first of all, and I need to do more elf and space girls. It's gonna be like a general fantasy girl book instead of just like demon girl book, because that was a one-off. I'm not gonna do that again.
Sure.
Yeah. Here you go. I guess Alex is getting it. Shall we count down?
Yeah, let me find the thing. I gotta go over to YouTube so I can type in the chat.
Elf in space. Yes, I will be doing some elves in space as well. There'll be Pathfinder. Pathfinder. Is this a spoiler? Pathfinder elves are aliens. Did you guys know that?
Hey, he came in. Travis came in.
Oh, thank you! Thank you, Travis!
I will do the countdown anyway, guys. So I'm not gonna do it too quickly, but I'll do it from 10, and I'm gonna type it. And if you get it in before the typing, then you win it. 10.
There you go. 10.
9.
9. I could add tentacles to the bunny if you win it.
8.
8.
7. I'm gonna
7.
6.
6.
5.
5.
4.
4.
3.
Is Travis going
2.
to get it? 2.
1.
1.
And here comes 0. There you go. 0 got
0.
it. Travis got it.
Got it. Going to Travis. Thank you very much.
It's going into the epic collection that Travis has.
He has so much of my art. It's probably crazy. Thank you. Let me... Oh, do you want me to write Osaka on the back or write my other signature? Let me know, Travis. Thank you very much.
There is space to write. Thanks, Travis. You're the best.
I mean, I will write that. It is the customer's request that matters.
Was Here Comes 0 another shot? What? No! You're too self-deprecating, Travis.
No! Oh, it's no need of full screaming. Travis, don't be so self-deprecating.
Travis, put Wrecked on Kickstarter, please.
Yes,
put your book on Kickstarter already.
Were you waiting for something? You need to put it on Kickstarter. It's a whole new audience.
It's an audience that's looking for comics, not just Indiegogo where no one's there. People are there, but you know.
It's free to put it on Kickstarter. You should try it. It's you should do it. No, Travis! Okay, the thing with Indiegogo is there's very little organic growth, but Kickstarter, I've noticed there have been people that aren't in my streaming audience, that aren't from Indiegogo, that have backed because I'm on Kickstarter. So, because Kickstarter will promote your stuff for you because it's a larger platform. That's just the truth. So, it doesn't matter how good it does, even though I think it will do at least as well as the Indiegogo. Especially for a new book that hasn't been on Indiegogo for multiple books like mine. Just like Jake's book. It's his first book, and his Kickstarter did about the same as the Indiegogo. And that's amazing. That's organic audience growth. Because we were promoting the Indiegogo, it was the primary launching platform, and the Kickstarter still did just as good. So it's money on the table if you don't at least launch on Kickstarter and give it a go.
If I just launched the second thing on Indiegogo, it would have done terribly. Like, it would have done a half, if not less. So there are basically people shopping for comics. It's you know, they go there to look for that. Indiegogo seems like more people shopping for tech, rather than like creative stuff.
That's true. It's not that Indiegogo is, just terrible platform. They just don't have that many people shopping for comics organically.
People mostly get backings there, unless they get big time promotion, which is always wonderful from the platform itself. Like that's
they
fantastic.
did promote Fiendish 3, and
that
that's
was glorious.
been fantastic. But
Yep.
I'm an exception, and I understand that. And you know, it's I don't expect it to just always be so easy. But for even I went on Kickstarter because I realized that's a whole audience that I could reach that I wasn't if I didn't go there. It's totally worth it.
Jake at least put one out on Outfits Day. Is this? Am I not supposed? Am I supposed to be in Halloween mode where I'm all dressed up? Hold on.
Well, he was a banana.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a letdown for me to not be.
Should he be in his vagina banana mode?
Vagina banana, vagina banana.
That banana. If you guys haven't seen his outfit, you'll know what I mean. That thing looks like a JJ.
I'll do it. I'll do it because of your request, awesome one.
There you go. I'm glad, Travis. There you go. I'm glad. I think you should. It doesn't cost you any money to put it on Kickstarter. It could even be a... I mean, I always go into these things not without expectations, just so I don't get let down, because I always take it really hard, but at the same time, you gotta at least try, right? And I think you would be pleasantly surprised, because there is an audience looking for comics on Kickstarter.
Yeah, if you go on Indiegogo, your audience is whatever audience you send there. Like it's unless you get banner promotion, that's a different story. But outside of that, it's just whoever you send to back your campaign. And if you're not on streams all the time, if you don't have like an online persona, you're not like we luckily do. I'm very grateful for. Like people aren't gonna be there to find it. But if you go on Kickstarter, you have at least 1 week where all the people who usually shop on Kickstarter they're in the newest section. And it's like for a week you'll be on like at least the first page of the newest section, and then people go in to get like the early bird deals while you're there. And like, look, if you make another 500, another 1,000, would you not want $1,000 free? Like, sure.
It's another chunk of money. I mean, why would you not want to have that to produce your book? Travis asked how much is the shipping. Shipping is free. Don't worry about it. Thank you very much. Now I also need to finish this because it's been sitting around. So good motivation.
Finish it. Jason says, "Is Jake a sliced penis?" Yes. This I'm a tiny yellow Asian penis that is being slow. It's having its phimosis corrected.
Oh, gross!
If any of you know,
they're nasty. Hello, Jason. What's up? Looks like you're wearing a yellow shark. That thing is hilarious. The color looks so off too.
It throws off the white balance. Like it's
so bad.
That's why it's making everything purple. It's great.
It looks like neon colors, and you're a shit camera. Holy crap! All right, let's go back to the auction. Woo! 300
smackaroons.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Cheers. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Let's check in on the other one. I don't even know if it went up. I haven't looked at it. I haven't looked. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, 2 hours, 47 minutes. Almost 3 hours. I think that's pretty good.
It's nearly 2 in the morning. I think this
nearly 2
you had a good
We're going to wrap it up soon.
A good college try.
Yeah. I tried. It was a good try. But I will wrap it up soon, but let's check back on these couple of pieces, do a round of promo, and then I'm gonna go. Probably not sleep, but I will go. And at least try. Ooh, okay, the other one did go up. Yay, 275!
Nice.
Yay!
Very cool.
Thank you, guys. I guess that wagers another shot. Does it?
I think so.
Because I said 250. And I ended up taking the shot for the other piece, so.
Do it.
I owe you guys a shot. There's still a little bit left of this. Let me finish it. The ice isn't even cold anymore, but All right. Fun times. You guys get to choose. Hold on. I'll let you guys choose which selection out of the shoebox I'll drink next.
You gonna crack open another one?
Yeah.
Great to end
the Jaeger is all gone now. So. Elky box time. Here we go. Which one should I?
Let's pick a complete opposite color so that she gets extra hungover.
No, that would be horrible. Why would you do that to me?
I mean, technically, you should only take another Jägermeister, but you got some Fireball there.
Why does this Fireball have? Oh, I drank this on Flashcast, right? I have a Hartley VSOP thingy-majig.
You do have another Jaeger in there too.
Do I?
Closest
I guess
to
I should
you.
drink the other Jaeger.
You could. It's up to you. Well, it's up to the chat.
It's up to the chat. Travis says, mix some. Why would you do that to me? I do not have moonshine in here. I have a Grand Mariner.
That's the best bottle of all of them with the little wax seal.
I love it. It's so cute. I bought these, well, first of all, because I was in prepper. I told the story before. It's because it was during COVID, and I saw some video that was like, oh, you know what'll be really valuable in the apocalypse? Alcohol. So I was like, I'll buy a bunch of these little bottles to barter.
That's the stupidest.
As if I was gonna be some like survivor in the apocalypse.
But like, no, but like, Survivor in the Apocalypse gives a shit about like tiny. Like they'll have like a big bottle of it, and it'll still cost you your life. Like
they were saying, well, it's like it's a social thing, is for fun, but also alcohol is useful, disinfecting and lighting things on fire. There are many uses for alcohol. So
cool. Yeah,
that's right. I was totally not a silly bum for buying a shit ton of little tiny alcohol bottles. Jason says, I'm a giant. I am a giant. Okay, chat, you guys are just giving me terrible suggestions and telling me to mix. Telling me to mix all the alcohol. That's a bad idea.
I'm saying drink the Jaeger. I'm saying.
I'll drink the Jaeger. I will continue drinking the Jaeger. There you go. I will drink the second Jaeger as thanks for you guys backing this auction. So, cheers. Second bottle of Jaeger. Here you go. I used to really not like Jaeger, but I don't mind it so much anymore.
I love it. Although I don't drink.
Blind box. Alex says blind box. Maybe I'll do that next time. I'll just pick one.
Just shove your hand in.
Yeah.
That's probably easier to do when it's like you've started on whiskey.
There you go. That's like more than half. That's a good shot, right?
Oh, I remember drinking that whole bottle of aniseed liqueur. What was it? It wasn't absinthe.
Is that
it was
the stream
something.
where you fell off your chair?
Oh, it was so good. I left that stream up for like a year and I thought it was private.
So you had the stream where you got shit-faced drunk, fell off your chair, and you're like, nobody remembers that. Nobody sees me.
I thought it was private. It was great. It's kind of funny.
It was absinthe. Oh.
Absinthe. Well, Sambuca, that was it. Black Sambuca says Alex. That's what it was. No, the amazing. I was gonna say earlier, like as a kid, I would do embarrassing stuff to make myself not care about being embarrassed anymore, to like force myself to like grow past it. I would do embarrassing shit. And like in a way, doing that drug stream and then accidentally leaving it up for a year, it's like, who cares? Like, because what can you do? You can't take it back. Also one says, let's EFAP that video, Jake. I think it might be currently private.
Oh, is it?
It might be
sure now.
It might be currently private because I wanted to joke about it. If it was public, I'd probably never talk about it, but leave it.
Now everybody needs to go find it. Somebody must have a clip.
People have obviously downloaded it. It's definitely been downloaded.
I would say we're not famous enough for people to have clips of us, but you'd be surprised.
I literally know
I am constantly surprised.
Yeah.
People have clips of many things. The internet is forever, one would think. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. All right. There you go.
Cheers.
Da-da-da. Rainy, we're going to make you happy on All Saints. What's All Saints Day?
I don't know. I just thought it was a band.
The man in the banana suit. I don't. You're
Yeah.
currently. I haven't seen you drink in a long time.
It's been a lot. I think it's been a while.
Think he basically doesn't drink.
I haven't drank in ages. The reason why I now say I don't drink is because I haven't drank in a long time, and now I'm like, I could keep this going. You know what? Maybe the last time I drank was Japan. Did I drink in Japan? Did I drink sake? Did I drink apple sake?
Yeah.
Or was I gout stricken so didn't drink it? Or did I drink it?
I don't remember. Somebody gifted us beer. I know I drank all of it because you
I didn't drink that.
beer.
Yeah, I didn't drink any beer because of my foot.
I drank all of it. I was happy to. When I feel like you had sake at some point.
Must have. That might be the last time. I think that might be the last time.
Well, there you go. Biru. Yeah. Oh, it was so great. It was my translator who's from Osaka. And so he came to Osaka Comic-Con. He's very nice. And he gave us these matcha treats and this local beer. It was so good. He's so nice. His name's Hidekazu.
He liked the coloring on Connell. I gotta send him a copy of the book when it comes out.
Mm.
You know, when you put the ISBN numbers in, you have to pick the published date. And we obviously don't have a publishing date because it's a crowdfunding thing. So you kind of have to pick one. And it's essentially when the books go out. So
yeah,
I decided to pick. Oh wait, have I picked the wrong day? Yeah, I have. Okay, I picked November 20th is the day I picked because that is the new moon in November.
Oh, I never pick a date. I pick a month. So I will say this print run in like the first few print runs of Fiendish for like Fiendish 1. There was none of that. I was super like, I was still in the mindset because you were talking about barcodes on your stream. And I was like, I was so small creator mindset. And I've since realized you have to think like you're already successful. Yeah. I very much was not thinking like that. So I didn't have the additions in the book. I didn't have a copyright thingy. I mean, it's automatically copyrighted to the creator, but I didn't have the disclaimer. I didn't have an ISBN because my mindset was, I'm just a small creator. I don't need that. But no, you should be doing all these things starting out and thinking big. So for Fiendish 3, I'm going to have an ISBN and I'm going to make ISBN stickers for the previous books. So they'll ship with that. But yeah, having the printed published on date is part of that. But my point is I always just pick a month. So then the newer Fiendish books, I think even in the last print run, if you guys have the second editions of Fiendish 1 and the mass market Fiendish 2, it'll say printed this and this time 2024.
You know what? It says, I think I put the date in, but like it seems to have just defaulted to the first of that month. So it might just be a month. Although when I go to the specific date, it does then say the 20th. So like maybe it's just the information is mismatched or something, but yeah.
Yeah, I just have this is the campaign version. So it says copyright 2023. And the mass market edition, let's see. Here's the permanent, the fire hand cover.
Fire
This
hand.
one, fire hands. Oh yeah, it says second edition here, but it's still just a year. Copyright 2024. So yeah, I just put a year because that's all that'll matter in the long run. But I guess once I get an ISBN, I'll have to specify a date.
Yeah, you have to put a specific date. That's the only reason. Jason says I put the year in since I'm not putting out more than one book a year from now anyway. Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, let me finish this. Cheers!
Cheers.
Everybody, cheers! Thank you, everyone who supported the auctions. Thank you for being here and doing this Halloween night stream with us. It was very, very nice, very nice. I'm glad to have a little bit of celebration. And thank you for joining, Jake. I guess everybody else is busy or actually getting some sleep. But
yeah, I mean, they got stuff to do on Friday night. I don't.
Got nothing to do on Friday night. Sitting in here all day, drawing and puttering around. XOXO. Don't leave us. Well, I need to try and get work done. I have been so bad. I mean, I got a lot of penciling done, but for like over a week, for like 2 weeks pretty much now, I have been so bad. I told you guys to basically rearrange my whole dang house because my brain needed a readjustment after the campaigns. I just have not been able to sit down and draw, and I've been fixing up all this house stuff that I need to do, which I do need to finish, but now it's time to get back to work. And honestly, I'm glad I did the auction because it's reoriented my brain. Like doing the little Halloween girls, this is a great warm-up. So I am going to finish that extra doodle sheet for Travis. This will be
great. The bunny's the best.
What
are the rest? What is in the blank area?
Okay, so there's a bunny in a spacesuit here. This is a planet with a little rocket ship flying out of it over here. It's like a planet and a rocket ship flying around it and out of it. Up here is just a bloody band-aid, like in an X, 2 bloody band-aids. And this is a tooth.
Okay,
with
a bloody tooth.
Smiley face on it.
Oh, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, I like the bunny.
Yeah.
The bunny, the
And
smiley face, and then the skull with a necktie is fun.
Yeah, I think I drew the tooth when I got my wisdom teeth taken out earlier this year, so I was like, I'm in the mood for drawing teeth. So, yeah, here's just a planet. Yeah, I think I would have published the this sexy girl art book, but I felt like I wanted to do more fantasy and space girls, because instead of it being another demon girl book, right? Because I did Bedeviled, which was a convention exclusive book, and I wanted to publish as little stuff that had already been printed in it, and also I felt like I wanted to. I feel like I've kind of exhausted the demon girl thing, right? Not that there won't be that in the book anymore. The drawing demon girls actually started out as drawing Dev, because Dev and Fiendish look a little bit like tieflings or devils, even though they're not. So because they have the tails and their horns are sawed off, but they technically have horns. So I started drawing Dev, and then it became drawing sexy devil girls. But anyways, my point is I want this art book to be more geared towards just general fantasy girls. So that's why it's taking longer than before. I decided to do more new art for it, and I kind of just had to motivate myself to do these new pieces. Honestly, doing the Red Valkyrie auctions was very motivating because I would have like a quarterly deadline to do new stuff. But I'll still do new artwork, and maybe I'll do an auction on my channel. Maybe I'll sell it with the campaign, or if Red Valkyrie does their auctions again, I'd be happy to bring them to their channel because they're cool people. So yeah, just letting you guys know that's what's going on.
I wonder if they have a glorious return of their auctions. Would be fun.
Yeah, I think people miss the auctions. I do kind of miss the auctions. Yeah, they're cool peeps. They're cool peeps. So yeah, just letting you guys know that's what's happening. That art book will still be going on, but not before Fiendish 3, because I owe you guys that book first. And I need to finish drawing these pages. I've got a ton of pages penciled. Now I have to actually get to inking. Now that the campaign's over, my plan is to spend about 5 months just inking nonstop, basically. And I hope you guys will enjoy that book. And then we'll be shipping out in the summer. So there you go.
Awesome.
Thank you for the links, Alex. All right, that's it. I'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for being here. I'll check back on the auctions one more time. Did it go up? Yay! This one did go up. 315.
Nice.
Woo! Thank you guys. You guys are the best.
That's the cover you liked the most too. So you're right. Everyone else likes it too.
I like this. I thought this one was better than the 2.51. The Yomi one is obviously my favorite, but that's why I'm not selling it. But yeah, second favorite is this, so I'm glad it's doing well. All right, thank you guys. When I'll be on Flashcast tomorrow night, and then after that, Phil's streaming on Monday, right?
I don't know. Yeah, they do the hotline on Monday every week.
Yeah, so even though he didn't show up, I'll give him a shout out for that. Do you want to shout out Carnal, Jake?
I can. I could. We got another backer today. Bill Mouse back.
Oh.
Yeah, you can go to connellcomic.com if you want to help fund my efforts in the world by purchasing Connell. This is off to print now. It should be in backers' hands potentially by the end of the year, depending how busy RJ is. I don't want to. He says he's busy over winter-ish, so we'll see. But the campaign isn't that many backers, so he might be able to fit it in. But he will be fulfilling it. You'll get it all professionally done from him. No fuck-ups from me. Yeah, you know it. It's look. Actually, how about this? Bancroft today did his Cocktober best 5 of the books that he read. He said that he would have to think if it would be in the top 3, the top 1, but it would be in the top 3 or the top 5. Even Bancroft, who is a notorious anti-Nippite.
Ew.
He said because he's had to do the pre-press, he's had to read it. He said he read it and he loved it. And this is a serious person. Well, not serious. As serious as someone who makes an event.
He's a serious professional. Yes,
he's professional. He tries to be as professional as possible. But then has an event called like Cocktober. That's where it's the not he's not too serious. He's serious in the right way. He said he loved it genuinely. Some people have read it. I haven't heard. Well, actually, I haven't heard anyone who read this version who didn't like it. How about that?
It's very good. You guys are gonna love it. You don't. I don't think anyone understands the entertainment value. I want this to be a dark horse where everyone thinks it's some porn book, but no, lo and behold, there is a story and there's a lot of world building. It's cool. You're gonna want to see the next book.
The aim is to be underestimated, so those who adequately estimated will feel like they knew the real shit. So that'll be fun.
There you go.
And
it got gay time approval. Yes, it did.
Fully gay timed. It got fully gay timed. Yeah. Irene has a cover on it.
I do.
Yeah, look. Kevin Ryan says, "Smut, you will be surprised." You will
be surprised.
Have you snagged a copy of Connell? Have you backed it? Because it will be coming out soon. You will be happy with your purchase.
Shipping right away.
Well, not right away.
Okay, shipping soon.
Shipping next month. He says,
next
kidding.
Month is not right away, but right away.
Yeah, but incredibly soon. I'm actually gonna close it in about a month's time. I'm gonna close this down. Both of them, the Indiegogo and the Kickstarter. I'm actually gonna probably make it so people can't get the book for a little bit. So that I know people want to have a campaign open when people start receiving the book, so they could post about them, and then someone is like, "I want that," and I'm like, you know what? I kind of want them to feel the sting of not backing it. I want them to...
That's high risk.
I don't care.
On the edge.
I want them to... We'll be launching another book next year. I think relatively early in the year. So you'll be able to get it then. You won't be able to get the gold foil. Everyone who... For the same price. Everyone on this campaign. Every cover you get will have gold foil and a fluorescent neon orange around the logo, and soft touch matte lamination on the covers. You get the luxury edition at a lower price. After this, all of those luxury editions, they're going to be $40 each, and there's only a few of them that can be purchased individually. The rest of them will only be available in a golden shower bundle on future campaigns. So get it while you can. There'll be a lower quality version that will be available. That's the cheaper version. So yeah, get it, enjoy it. You'll love it. You'll be very glad. People like Epignosis, they can get a second printing. Exactly.
Tons of goodies with it as well.
Oh yeah,
there's a making of book.
There's a side book called Sketchy Starts. It has every page of the book in rough in the blue line right there. There are differences between those early layouts and the final version. There is a 12-page alternate ending where it diverges dramatically. Also, throughout all of the book and throughout all of the alternate ending, there are small number markers, and then there are 10 pages of creator notes talking about each of those story points. On the Kickstarter, you can get a tier called Book Buddies. It's where you get the main book and Sketchy Starts at the as a bundle, a discounted price. You want that. If you're gonna just go in, you want Book Buddies. Trust me, it'll be a really fun experience to compare all of them. All of the character designs are like nice, clean, new art of all the character designs in Sketchy Starts too. So back with confidence. Bancroft did the pre-press as well, so it's going to be very professionally printed. Yay!
Yes, Epignosis says he's looking forward to this one. Heck yeah!
You know, Epignosis, he's one of the people that got the biggest bundle. He gets one of the Nippon specials that I took to it's over there, which has a preview of the next book, the first side book. I think it has like 5 pages of the next book. Ooh. Either 4 or 5, I can't remember. But yeah, you get in Nippon special, there's a preview of Conan the Barbarian side quests 1, Bad Dragon.
Bad Dragon.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, there you go. Bat Carnal, I'm telling you, it's gonna be the dark horse of indie comics. You guys don't know.
I'm gonna try and get two books out next year as well. So I want this to become a part of the readers' lives, not something they buy once, like it, and then disconnect from because life goes on. I want to put Connell out all the time.
Heck yeah, that's the path to success. It's a regular schedule. But yeah, I'm telling you, you're not going to want to miss out. Get Carnal on Indiegogo and Kickstarter while you still can, only for 1 more month. And also, my book, Fiendish, you can still get it on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. And here is the Kickstarter where you can get this exclusive Kyonaoki. Well, it's not
beautiful.
Because if you back it is beautiful. Kyo is such a good cover artist. You can get this cover only as part of the Give Me Everything bundle on the Indiegogo. So on the Indiegogo, technically you can get it, but it's super limited. On the Kickstarter, you can get it on its own. So that is one of the main differences. But yeah, the Kickstarter closed out at over 14,000. Thank you guys so much, and it's still going up because it's open for late pledges. I really appreciate all the support. A lot of new people came in on the Kickstarter, and that was the whole point of the campaign, was to bring in customers that Indiegogo hasn't been able to reach, that I haven't been able to reach with my platforms on Twitter or on YouTube, and to bring in people that were shopping for comics on Kickstarter. And I think it's worked out. This is the first time Fiendish has ever been on Kickstarter, and I think it's done decently well, so I really appreciate it. You can get all 3 previous books, that's Fiendish 1, 2, and 2.5, 2.5, which is a character backstory one-shot of Casimir's childhood, and Chapter 3, that is the current book that I'm working on, that will be fulfilling in the summer. I'm aiming for July fulfillment. So that's the plan right now. And of course, here's a look at the Indiegogo that is also still open, and you can indeed back it. I tried adding it to my cart just to make double sure that you can add it, because Indiegogo had a huge revamp and some things are a little janky, but you can still back the Indiegogo, so there you go. And on the Indiegogo, you can get original art, which is not offered on the Kickstarter. So the perk of the Indiegogo is you can get original art. You scroll all the way down here. Here you go. It's divided into 4 different tiers. You can get a page for $400, $600, $800, or $1,000. And I will be emailing everybody once the book is done with a selection of pages from that tier, from that price tier, and it will be first come, first serve. So people who backed first will get their pick of the pages first, and then so on and so forth. And the people who back within that tier, you'll get to choose one by one. So that's how the system works. And I will be sending those emails out once the book is done, which will be next year. And I'll send everybody an update about that. But yes, only available on the Indiegogo, because I'm not selling all of the pages, only a select maybe 20 something pages I'm putting up for sale. I'm keeping the rest for now. So if you enjoy original art, head over to the Indiegogo. I'm also selling more wood burning portraits. So these are one of a kind handmade pyrography portraits. It's not some machine. I make these by hand. It's something I've been offering on all Fiendish campaigns. It's a very unique little way to do original art, I think. So there you go. And you can request which characters you get on the wood burning portraits. I have a little drop down where you can pick any of the major characters or a demon. But honestly, if you wanted to request somebody else, you can as well. I don't mind. But yeah, just let me know. But yeah, that's on the campaign. And there you go. Let's keep chugging on. Let's keep pushing this campaign to the next stretch goal, which is actually 80K, because we've hit the 75K stretch goal. So I need to update this. Ba-bam!
Oh,
very
glorious.
excited about that. Yeah, I think the Kickstarter has been updated. Let's take a look. I'm too zoomed out for the drop-down menu. Add-ons. Yeah! Okay, the 80K stretch goal is everybody receives a free Kyonaoki mini print. So, and I think either at 85 or 90K will finally be spot gloss on the cover.
Nice.
Because I need to look at my notes, but I made the 90K stretch goal a really big one, because I'm like, it's 90K, and I know this is like the point where I'm gonna have to push for it. So I think either 85, I think it's 90K, we'll finally get UV spot gloss on either one or more of the covers. I want to do it. I want the main cover and the Kyo cover to have spot gloss, because those covers will look so good.
It's
so
finally coming back.
It'll be coming back. I'm taking the risk. I'm doing it for you guys. So yeah, there you go. Let's keep sharing the campaign, letting everybody know. And of course, the stretch goals are universal. So I add up the Kickstarter and Indiegogo, and that's what the stretch goal is. So yeah, if you back on either platform, it helps the campaign overall. All right. That's about it. Thank you guys again for joining us today. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Cheers. Bye. Phew. End the stream. God damn it.
Click the
Why did
video.
I make so
Alex.
long?
Just click a video.
Ah!